Dude, come on, relax. I've got to get me one of those magnetic ID cards. Just give me 1 second here, folks. I'm starting a little early because I have no intention on sitting indoors today. I want to be outside. I don't want to be in here today. I want this over with. What's going on, everybody? Forgive me, I'm actually loading up on my supplements here. Actually, I forgot something. I think I got everything I need. I don't know why I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I'm still a little tired from last night because the data transfer onto my phone with this, I think it's the cable that I'm using. It can't handle high capacity transferring between my phone and the computer, so I might go to Staples or Micro Center today and see if I can find a USB-C that's high capacity and high speed. But as long as I got my music on my phone still, that's a good thing. But we're going to get into this. She's fucked. She's fucked. And you're going to laugh. You're all going to laugh as to why she orchestrated this. I printed out a bunch of photos of her to show how little dignity this woman has. There was a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to print out and what have you, but I think this is enough. I'm not going to waste any more printing ink on her. And we'll go through all of these as this live stream progresses. By the way, as a YouTube content creator, big shout out to Kino Casino, who I do watch. This fat bastard, the quartering, terminated Kino Casino clips and terminated Andy Warski's channel. The internet is in a fucking uproar about it. And it's awful. You know, if people are attacking your family, like what happened with me recently, I've had to file legal suit against several individuals that actually had the audacity of taking my father's photo in his deathbed and turned it into an AI video. I thought it was quite disgusting, and it really angered my family quite a bit. And they did the same shit with my grandfather and other stuff, and I've had no choice. In that case, I think it's justified to go after people who are out there who don't fucking like you and want to taunt you, but you don't bring family into that shit. And to resurrect my dad and my grandfather, I think 7 or 8 videos are taken down and multiple posts are taken down by yours truly, and rightfully so. But at the same time, I'm not going to deplatform these people. You know, if you're attacking my family and you're putting out lies, for example, they put my mugshots out there. I've showed the acquittal letters. I have nothing to hide. And when you put it out there without context, and then you don't rebuke your bullshit and say, yeah, he was found innocent, and you still continue with that narrative, I have a right to defend myself at that point. I'm not going to deplatform anybody, but if you are lying about me, I am going to come after you, and I have done so. One day I'll print out the reports that I made against these individuals. You know, to bring my family into this, it's bullshit. But big shout out to Keno Casino, man. What the quartering did is fucking wrong. I think everybody universally will agree that what the quartering did, what Jeremy Hamley did towards Keno Casino, is bullshit. By the way, I want to say thank you to all of you for helping this channel reach 1,600 subscribers. 6'7", by the way. I just saw it in the comments. Thank you, guys. We're going to have a little fun with this. It may get a little serious. I might need you to break my balls a little bit. But we're going to expose a cheater. I know I'm doing this earlier than I wanted to. I had a long night last night. I was trying to transfer data onto my new 1 terabyte micro SD card, but I think the capacity of that SD card for this particular phone is not compatible. So I'm going to have to get a 512 gigabyte memory chip, which is exactly what I have in this phone now. But yeah, I was up all night, and it just, every time I would transfer files onto my phone, half the files would be corrupted. So it's either the data cable, it's the memory card, or it could be a driver issue. I gave up like around, 7 o'clock this morning. I fell asleep, you know, I had a couple more hours of sleep, and now I'm doing all right. Got me a nice whole wheat bagel with low-fat mayo and turkey. Cheers, everyone, as Google Foods will say. But yeah, we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this. I really don't want to be home today. I think I'm going to spend the day outside. I really don't want to be home, but we are going to talk about her. And I gave her an ultimatum. Put an end to this crap and admit you're wrong. Dump the monkey man and do the right thing for us. If not, and she ignored it. So if you folks want to help to support my channel and my small business, click the coffee link or the eBay link in the description box below if you want to help to support the channel. It goes a long way, folks. Thank you for the 1,600 subscribers. Much appreciated, everybody. I thank you for that, for helping this channel to grow. Hopefully, I can finally move past this, because yesterday I finally got the answers that I was looking for. And it's disgusting. The lies and the excuses that she rubbed in my face are by far the most pathetic I've ever heard. I told one of my good female friends here on the property. I've showed Monkey Man's face. I've showed Monkey Man's face here to women, and they all laugh. They all laugh at him. He's a monkey. He's a turnip. Look at him. This is the man she cheated on me with on Valentine's Day, of all days, when I had over $200 and something worth of stuff in that closet waiting to surprise her for Valentine's Day, and she never showed up. Instead, she was with this thing. Look at him. He's a lopsided boomerang. Look at his fucking haircut. At least I take pride in myself. Look at this. Every woman that's seen these has laughed at him and would tell me, wow, really? That? She cheated on you with him? Bullshit. Take a look at him. This is the man that she's been sleeping with, that she's been opening her legs to. Okay? But we're going to get into this. You know, like, what couple uploads, images like this on the internet for everybody to see? Know what I mean? What's going on, Danny? How you doing, my friend? Look at this. You know how much more of this there is on social media with the two of them practically dry humping each other? Even Hollywood couples don't do this sort of thing. They really don't. They'll give each other a peck on the cheek and hold hands, but they're practically having sex on camera. Please forgive me if there are kids watching this. I'm doing great. Actually, I'm doing a lot better now that I know that this woman is a fraud and a fake. All right. Here she is with him practically stark naked. Who does a thing like this on social media? Who does a thing like this? Oh, there was a lot more. I didn't want to waste my printer ink. I actually used the lowest quality settings to save myself on ink. Look at this. They're practically humping each other on camera. Right around Valentine's Day when she was supposed to be with me, and technically we're not even broken up. We're still not even broken up, but that's fine. Now that I got some answers, we're going to reveal her fucking bullshit, pathetic reasons why she cheated on me. Because, people like her who go to church and look like an old 70-year-old woman, she never looked like this before. Look at how much weight she's gained. She got fat. She got fat. And I guarantee it's her that's making her go to church. Her weight has skyrocketed. I can't believe how fat she's got. But this is her in church on Easter Sunday. She looks like an old woman. Now, mind you, she's in her late 40s. I believe she's 47 years old, right? Around my age. I'm going to be 49 this coming Friday, right? Look at me, a 49-year-old man. I take care of myself. I do 5-mile walks. I eat good food, right? I take care of myself. Whole wheat bagel, low-fat mayo with turkey. Sugar-free Red Bull. No junk food, no nothing. Okay? Not sponsored, by the way, of course, since all of you know me by now, I'm sure. I take care of myself. I didn't even take my supplements yet, by the way. Cheers. Like getting Red Bull all over me. That's because I'm amped up, and I have every right to be amped up because of this. I love chicken too. I'm just looking at the troll comments there. I'm probably going to need the trolls today to loosen me up a little bit. Give me 1 second here, folks. Again, forgive me because I'm starting early. I really don't want to be home with weather like this. It's supposed to be in the 80s. I'd like to sit outside. I do have 1 or 2 eBay orders. One of them I printed up last night. The other one, I still yet to print and pull the card. I forgot who it was that I sold. But thank you to my eBay customers, like always, for being as loyal as you are. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, everybody, for supporting my eBay store. Again, if you want to help to support the channel, in the description box below, you can click on my coffee link and make a small one-time donation, or you can visit my eBay store, pick up some baseball cards and all that good stuff. But thank you for all of you for checking out this live stream. What's going on, Tyler? How are you? So we're gonna poke the bear here a little bit, because who does stuff like this and shows himself off half naked on camera on YouTube for everybody to see? You know how much of this stuff is out there with the two of them? All right, she's a desperate single mother with a son who's as big as I am. He's like 15 or 16 years old, and he's as dumb as a tree stump. So she's a desperate single mom, first off, trying to find a father for her kid. What else is fucking new with today's radical leftist feminism that goes on? But look at them. Take a look at them. Take a look at them, the two of them. Who does this on camera? Would you want your private life to be exposed like this? It goes to show that she has no dignity and no shame. And he's just as fucking bad. And God forbid, him and I ever cross paths. I'm not going to say anything else because this is YouTube and YouTube does have rules. But look at this shit. Would you do this with your wife or your girlfriend? And this is not just about men. Some of you women that are out there have been cheated on by bad guys as well, right? But at the end of the day, a cheater is a cheater. And when you have no soul, especially after the things that I've been sending to him, that you are with a woman that technically has never broken up with me, and they still keep pumping out shit like this, what does it say about the two of them? Both illegal immigrants, by the way. This is something recently that she put out there. And again, I'm trying to save on printer ink. I printed this out in black and white. All right. Look at the weight she's gained. And she's howling to the fucking moon. I think this is in her bedroom with broken furniture. You know, she lives like a bum. She does. She lives like a bum. She's sharing an apartment right over here on South Boulevard with some Colombian couple or whatever the fuck. All right. And this is something she uploaded recently. She's there howling like she's in church, screaming to the top of her lungs, singing the Spanish song. I would love to play the video for you. I got my TV on in the background, you know, just in case I missed the comments or anything like that, where she's literally screaming and singing and belching to the top of her lungs, and all that kind of stuff. But look at the weight. She never looked like this before. She looks overweight. She looks fat and overweight. She didn't look like that when I first met her. But now she's trying to hide behind God. In Revelations, when it comes to cheaters and infidelity, you will burn in a lake of fire. You can hide behind God all you want. You can go to church all you want. She looks like a 65-year-old Mormon or one of those Jehovah's Witnesses that knocks on other people's doors. She never looked like that before. That's him influencing her. She never looked like that. She never mentioned anything about going to church with the two of us. I would have said fine. I got the Christian crucifix right over my window here in the living room. I got the Bible in my bedroom, even though I wear the Mjolnir, the symbol of my ancestors. Still, I would have gone to church with her if it made her happy. But now she's overweight and hiding behind God because she's an adulterer. She's a cheater. And the reasons why she did this, you're all going to laugh. I want you to see how fake she is, how she's been trying to cover up her ugliness. Okay? This is how she's been trying to cover up her ugliness. This is all AI bullshit that she uses to cover up the acne on her face. She does not look like that. This is from a video that was on YouTube that got taken down for copyright infringement, I'm sure, because of the music she's playing. As you know, with certain clips and certain music and certain videos, you cannot just outright upload music to your own channel and claim it's yours, or even do things like this. Fortunately, last year when my father died, I think, I don't know who the company is, that Burton C. Bell from Fear Factory, and what's the band? Well, he's got his own independent thing now. I used his music, and they claimed it, and rightfully so, but it wasn't a copyright strike, because thank God Burton C. Bell and his band allows people to share their music, but they will get the revenue out of that. But again, my channel's not monetized. So my dad's video is still up on my channel, the tribute video to him after he died. But she's been uploading shit like this. This is all AI. She doesn't look like this. You want to know how she really looks? Now, I've had to crop this photo because I want you to see what her face looks like close up. That's what she looks like up close. This is over at Freedom Park. She's fat and overweight. Look at her turkey neck. She never looked like that when she was with me. She was never that overweight when she was with me. And this is what she does to cover it up. AI slop, which YouTube has been cracking down on, by the way. She did it on a video that got taken down. She doesn't look like this. Her hair doesn't look like this. She made herself, my friend that lives on the other side of the property, when I talked to her about this thing here, she called her a budget Jessica Rabbit. A budget Jessica Rabbit. She made herself look thinner. She cleaned up all the acne and all the scars on her face and turned herself into a make-believe fucking budget Jessica Rabbit. Okay? She did it in this photo. That's all AI slop. She doesn't look like this. Believe me when I'm telling you. She does not look like that. And then she did it here. The same thing. This is all AI. She doesn't look like that. I guess she couldn't AI wash out the skin flaps, the turkey neck underneath her. She actually made herself look a lot thinner. She doesn't look like that. This is what she really looks like without the AI shit. Look at how fat she got. She never looked like that when she was with me. She looks like an old woman. This man has turned her into an old woman. She never looked like this with me. Is that a good? That's a good sound. I love that cha-ching when I hear it. Hey, I did sell something here. Jordan Alvarez, 239. If you're watching this live stream, thank you to my eBay customers like always. Let me pull this card right now. 2023 Topps Chrome Platinum Anniversary Jordan Alvarez Speckle. That's probably a numbered parallel. Give me 1 second here, folks. Oh, we're really gonna get into this, okay? Jordan Alvarez, right? Thank you to the customer that just bought that card off of me. Much appreciated, everybody. Thank you to my eBay customers. Thank you for helping the channel to reach 1,600 subscribers, folks. I really, really appreciate that. Just give me 1 second here while I try to concentrate here. Excuse me. Jordan Alvarez. It's a Will Clark. Again, thank you to the eBay customer that bought that. Also, someone bought a Jason Dominguez Rookie of the Year favorites pink Mojo refractor out of 199. I got the shipping label printed up, so I'll get that out when I can. But let me get this Jordan Alvarez pulled. Guys, I still have a lot of cards up there. I got well over 1,600 cards for everyone to choose from. And here it is, Jordan Alvarez. That's the speckle refractor that was just bought right now in real time. I'll put that over there. Thank you very much to the customer that did that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But he's only selling dollar cards. That's another misrepresentation from somebody here on YouTube. I'm going to have to flag their channel for misrepresenting my business, by the way. Especially since, again, I'm up to about $9,700 in a 90-day time frame. Fucking assholes. Anyway. Thank you to that customer. Where's my, okay. All right, so. This is him. Look at that hair. You know who he looks like with that hair? He looks like an overgrown 4-year-old that just discovered his ding-dong for the first time. He's got the same hair that Jim Carrey has in Dumb and Dumber. He literally has the same fucking haircut like Jim Carrey has in Dumb and Dumber. Look at him. Look at him. Every woman I've ever showed this photo to, or any of his photos, they laugh at him. Sorry, I know I'm not the most handsome. I'm not a Chad. I'm not a Tyrone. I'm not a Juanito. I'm not every lady's desire. I'm not a catch or anything like that. I get that. All right? It's very difficult for me to find a good woman. I don't want no piece of garbage, okay? But this? Look at his hair. Look at his haircut. You got to see the other images that I've seen of him. I'm telling you, he looks like he looks like a 6-year-old that's been in the bathroom for a little too long, who's discovered what their wee-wee does, and is examining himself, if you catch my drift. AI fake face, covering up her acne and her scars. Shit. Hello? I'm on YouTube. Good, good. A little busy. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I intend on going out today. I don't want to be here doing this, but what needs to be... I'm talking about my cheating ex-girlfriend. That's right. I'm exposing her for who she is publicly. Fuck her. Oh, I will after this, after I have some fun. Yeah, exactly. So you see this photo of her right here? This is all AI bullshit. She covered up all of her acne. That's what she really looks like without the filters. She looks like an old, haggardy woman who gained all of this weight. I don't know if you can see. I know I printed this out in lower picture quality. She's got acne scars everywhere on both sides of her face. She never looked this overweight, never looked this unhealthy until she was with him. Who does this on camera? Who does this on camera? Do you know anybody that dry humps each other on camera like this? YouTube doesn't allow this kind of stuff. I wouldn't do it. You know, if I was with a woman and we were, snuggling up and, giving each other pet kisses on the cheek and whatnot. But you got to see the rest of his stuff that's out there. He's practically naked on top of her. Look at this. While she's still technically with me. Using AI to use all kinds of filters to clean up her acne. You know what I'm going to do? Well, first off, don't go anywhere, folks. I'll be right back. Let me share where it needs to be shared. All right. Sorry about that, folks. Cheers, everybody. I really need to find something with her face on it. Give me 1 second, folks. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Actually, I don't know if I can do this while I'm live streaming. You know what? Forget it. I'm not going to waste my time. I think you get the point. Even in this photo, even though the print quality on this photo is a little bad, you could see like that haze that's around her face. She has severe acne scars on her face. And she uses filters to clean it up. And the evidence of that, like I said, you look at this photo here, and I've had to crop this photo, unfortunately. She looks like a tired, haggard, old woman. She never looked like that when she was with me. And this is what she does to conceal, the scars on her face to try to make herself look thinner and younger. And she did it here. And she did it. Where's the other one? And she did it here in this photo. And she did it here. She used AI. Look at what she looks like. She looks like a witch. She never looked like this. This is all AI generated fantasy that she made to try to improve her looks. This is not what she looks like in real life. This is recently. This is in her broken down apartment on South Boulevard where she lives right here in Charlotte. That's a broken shelf or a broken door right there. She lives like a bum. She lives like a bum. She's a desperate single mom looking for a father for her big, ugly, dumb 16-year-old. The kid looks like he has a pituitary disorder or some sort of genetic disorder. He's my height and he's like 16 years old. I never seen anything like it before. He's always on his fucking headphones. He's always on his phone. He's as dumb as the paper plate I'm eating my sandwich off of. But this is what she really looks like without the filters. Look at her. This is his doing. She never looked like this. She never looked like a Mormon. She never looked like a Jehovah's Witness like this. This is an excerpt from a video of her screaming to the top of her lungs, singing some sort of religious shit. Well, let me tell you something, little lady. All right, Revelation says it that when you're a cheater and you're a liar and you commit infidelity, you're going to burn in a lake of fire. And she's trying trying desperately to hide behind God. You are a liar, you are a fraud, and you are a cheater. I've never seen her look like this. She looks like an old woman. Shame on her. He made this. He created this. She never looked like this. When she would come and see me, she'd wear nice high heels and she'd have herself all dressed up, smelling good. You know, she looked good when she would fix herself up. Look at her now. She looks like an old woman. And I've been to Hispanic churches like this. I'm not picking on my Hispanic people out there. I love you all. But you know how these churches are. Come on now. It's nothing but old, overweight, worn out, drawn out, burned out 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds that have grandkids running all over the place, yelling and screaming. She looks like an old woman. She never looked like that when she was with me. It's because of him. So I think I've already established my point as far as how she's been dry humping this guy on fucking camera when technically we're still not even broken up yet, right? But here's her reasoning behind it. This is the meat and potatoes behind why she cheated on me with Monkey Man here. Look at him. I'm telling you, he looks like a Spanish Jim Carrey who's 6 years old, who's been playing with his ding dong in a bathroom for too long. Look at that haircut, man. Here, people want to compare my hair? Yeah, fine. I just got out of the shower before I did this live stream, so my hair's a little poofy. But at least my hair looks pretty decent, even without the hat, right? Yeah, I got a big Klingon forehead. Yeah, I can roast myself that way. I can do that. But at least I take care of myself enough and care enough about myself not to look like an overgrown child who looks like he's masturbating in a bathroom to daddy's magazines. You know what I mean? But we're going to get into why she did this. And you're going to laugh. All of you are going to laugh. Because when I mentioned this to my really good female friend, I mentioned this to first and foremost, right? She laughed. I showed photos of her to people in Walmart that I know and people around here that I know, and they all laugh at him. We're going to get into the meat and potatoes. Shameless e-beg, folks. First off, thank you very much. When I woke up this morning, I found that I had 1,600 subs this morning. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to Kino Casino, by the way. I want to give them a shout out. I don't have the triangle bell, but that's a little tribute to Kino Casino. Cheater alert! Cheater alert! Copyright Kino Casino and Andy Warski. But we're going to get into that. But thank you for the 1,600 subscribers, everybody. I promise you we're going to get back on track. This is the end of this topic today. So also, if you want to help to support the channel, once again, and thank you to the customer who in real time bought this Jordan Alvarez Speckle refractor from 2023 Topps Chrome Anniversary. Thank you very much. I'll get that out today. Click on the coffee link. The link is below in the description box of this live stream. You want to help to support my small business, click on my eBay link to pick up some baseball cards off of me. Thank you to those that have already. Shameless e-beg over. So, here's why she cheated. And you're all going to laugh. You're all going to laugh. And some of it has to do with what I just mentioned. Her first reason and excuse for cheating on me is because of this, what's in front of me, my eBay business. That apparently, according to her, I'm an old hermit that sits home and doesn't like to go out, which is fucking not true. I run a business from home. I don't smoke cigarettes. I try not to drink booze unless it's like a special occasion or I say, fuck it. If I broke my ass, I have every right to do that. I'm an adult. I don't go to bars. I don't go to titty bars. I don't go out to fancy restaurants. You know, I stay here. Most women get pissed off at guys that go out and hang out for too long. I might go watch the random game. Like when Real Madrid and Bayern play this coming Wednesday in the second leg, I might go into Uptown to Hooligans or something like that and watch the game. I really want to see this game live on TV someplace. But I don't go out to do things like that. You know, I stay home. I take my 5 mile walks once in a while. I hang out with my friends and my neighbors. You know, I've calmed down. I'm almost 50 years old. I'm not that wild child guy that a lot of people still think I am, that won't let go of shit. You know, I'm very grounded these days, and I run a business from my home. And she actually claimed that I don't like going outside. I don't like to go anywhere. In other words, and from her words, and I'm kind of like mashing all of this together, that we don't take enough fucking nature walks and have picnics together. Are you fucking kidding? I'm retired on disability. I'm on a union disability pension because of what I did at that World Trade Center site. And I supplement my income running a small eBay business from my home. I can stop doing this anytime I want. Hey, let's go out. You know what? I tell you what, let's go get some sandwiches, or I'll make something here at home. We'll put together a basket. Let's go. She never once told me that. She just expected me to read her fucking mind. Oh, we don't go out enough nature walks and picnics. We don't go out. That because of me, she neglected her son when she would come and visit me. That is the biggest bullshit story I've ever heard. She came here because she wanted to come here. And the last time she was here, which was a week before Valentine's Day, she came here twice in 1 week. And the last day she was here, we made love twice. Right here in my home on my old comforter, which is now in the dumpster. Thank God for my new comforter. And thank God for President Trump for the big, beautiful bill for allowing me to splurge a little bit with my tax return. But I made love to her twice right here in my home. I cooked her lunch and everything. I even jumped in the shower with her. I don't like to talk about my personal issues or my personal, things like that. But I have to establish context. That when she was here before she left, I jumped in the shower with her to play games with her. That's what couples do. Nothing inappropriate or anything like that, but that's what couples do when they're into each other. Couples will do things. But the claim that I caused her to neglect her son, the kid's gigantic. He's 16 years old and as dumb as a stump. Doesn't he have any fucking friends? Don't you have family here? And you're blaming me for when you came here that you would leave your son alone? Bullshit. You did that because you wanted to. And she made the arrogant assumption that I didn't want to be around her son. I'm a fucking soccer fan, asshole. Look at what I'm wearing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to even establish more context here. That's one that pisses me off more than anything. I'm not going to bring them all out here because I have about maybe 70 or 80 jerseys between Bayern Munich and the German national team. Oh, we don't go out. She doesn't want me to, I neglect her son. I don't want to go play soccer with him. Soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey. Soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey. I'm a Bayern Munich fan, asshole. And I'm a German national team fan. And I also got New York Cosmos jerseys in there, asshole. Fucking dummy. You're a fucking dummy, Jenny, if you're watching. You're a fucking dummy. I'm obviously a fucking soccer fan. If you wanted me to kick around a soccer ball with your son, say so. And then accuse me of not wanting to be around her son. That's bullshit. That is the biggest bunch of bullshit. That I never wanted to include her son in anything. That's a bold-faced lie. She came here because she wanted to come here. She could have brought her son. I would have never have said no to her son. That is the biggest fucking lie that she has spoken out of her mouth. And it's insulting. I'm with the kids outside here in my neighborhood all the time, giving out candy to them. I don't hate kids. I never said I hated kids. I didn't want to be around kids. I'm out there playing with them all the time. You've seen the bags of candy here, everybody, I'm sure. I'm sure all of you don't have, like what she has, selective eyesight or selective hearing, where people just want to see what they want to see and they hear what they want to hear. No, I'm not a fucking soccer fan. Not at all. Not at all. I guess. Fucking retard. No, I'm not a soccer fan. Not at all. I don't like to go out and kick a ball around with a kid. Biggest fucking lie that came out of her mouth that really angered me. That one really angered me. No, I don't like soccer at all. I don't want to kick around a soccer ball with a young man and try to be a father figure to him. Soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey, soccer jersey. It goes on and on and on and on, folks. No, I'm not a fan of the sport, not at all. Fucking liar. Fucking liar. Oh, it continues on. It goes on, folks. Just give me 1 minute here. I'm going to bring out my next piece of evidence. Sorry, throwing a little spritz around. Her next fucking bullshit excuse: we don't go taking enough walks and we don't go to the parks enough. That's her next fucking excuse. You know, a guy who 2 years ago was doing 5-mile walks 3 times a week and recording it here on YouTube, and I've been trying to do that again recently to get back into my 5-mile walks. No, I don't like taking walks at all. That's why I have Adidas shorts, workout shorts, workout shorts, workout shorts, workout shorts, more workout shorts. Oh, that's my Red Letter Media shirt. I forgot that was in there. Sorry, folks. Red Letter Media is awesome. I love Mike and Jay, man. Those guys are awesome. But anyway, I bought all of this to take walks. Look at all the money I spent on all this workout gear to go take long walks. No, I don't like to go outside and walk. Bullshit. You really think I'm going to buy clothes not to use them? I can't even hold on to these anymore. There's so many of them. And what I spent on all this stuff and customized with all this reflective shit so I can walk at nighttime. No, I don't like to take long walks in the parks. No, not me. It's not like I don't have the fucking equipment and the clothing to do it, right? Oh, no, you don't like to go outside and take walks. So what the fuck do I have all this for? Especially when I go take my 5-mile walks, and just like most human beings who have selective eyesight, choose not to see my YouTube shorts when I'm doing my 5-mile walks. No, I don't like to walk at all. I don't like to go outside. I'm just an old man house hermit. That's Under Armour. That doesn't count. Well, unless it's cold. But no, I don't like to go outside. I'm just an old man and a hermit who sits home all day. Fucking liar. Fucking liar. She's a fucking liar. No, I don't like to go outside and walk and do nature trails and things. Bullshit. Fucking liar. Real fucking liar. No, I don't like to go take walks. I don't want to go take walks in nature trails. That's why I got walking sneakers. Vintage old school walking sneakers, the Cortezes. That's why I have these walking sneakers. And to make things even better, I spent how much on these fucking shoes? These Adidas band marathon sneakers to take my 5-mile walks? No, I don't like to take walks. I don't like to go outside. I sit home all day. Fucking liar. Fucking liar. Fucking whore. Fucking liar. She's a fucking liar. I don't like to go outside, and I don't like to take nature walks, and I don't walk at all, and I sit home all day. Bullshit. I can go out. Being that I have an earlier retirement, I have the world by the balls. I can go out anytime I want and do anything that I want. I don't have to be here. You know, she made it sound like I sit at my desk here all day long, nonstop, and I don't do anything else with my life, like take a shit or eat. And she made up all of this bullshit claiming that I don't like to go outside and take walks. Bullshit. She never once, one time said, let's go take a walk in one of the parks. You know how many nature trails they have around here in Charlotte now? It's so pretty and so beautiful. The nature trails that they have here in Charlotte, that we can go anytime she wanted to. All she had to do was just ask and say so. I'm not a fucking mind reader. I don't read lips. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. And never once did she say, you know, can we take my son along? I would have been like, yeah, sure, let's go. I never once told her to leave her son behind. That's a fucking lie and a half and an excuse. That's not even a reason. That's what you call an excuse. That because of me, she neglected her son. Bullshit. She did that on her own. I never told her to leave her son behind. I would have loved to have had the kid come along with us. It's more made up excuses and bullshit. I don't go outside. I sit home all day and I don't want to do anything. That's the biggest bunch of shit I've ever heard. The reason I don't go out is because I have no one to go out with. Stupid ass. Maybe if you were around a little bit more, we can go out almost every fucking day if you want. To take a walk, it's free. Well, minus the cost of a gas tank if we have to go out and drive somewhere. But I can go out anytime I want. I'm fucking retired. I have the whole world by my hands. And I could do anything I want at any given time. And to claim that I sit home all day and I do nothing with myself, there's nobody to go out with. Most of my friends got families and kids of their own. I can't force people to go outside. Maybe, just maybe, if you made a little bit more free time for me and you came around and you said, hey, you know what, let's go to the park. Let's go take a walk. Why do you think I bought $300 fucking walking sneakers, asshole? Because I do my fucking walks to try to stay healthy and young for as long as I can. Dumbass. That I'm the reason why she felt like she was neglecting her fucking son. I never told you not to bring your son. That is a bold-faced lie and an excuse. Oh, I sit home all day. Well, what the fuck are these for then? She could have walked with me. She could be here right now. And I can get out of my clothing and all those exercise shirts and shorts that you just saw. I can change into all that stuff and we can go take a walk right now if we wanted to. McMullen Creek is right here. We've done that walk before, her and I. And it's a beautiful walk. We can do that right now if she was here. But no, she chose to open up her legs like the fucking Holland Tunnel and let fucking Pee-wee here fuck her. Bullshit. That I caused her to neglect her kid when she would come here. I never told her to fucking leave her son behind. I never told her don't bring your son with us if you want to go take a walk. The fucking nerve. This is yet again people just making excuses and making up bullshit based on their own narrow-minded self-interest and selfishness. I never at any time told her to leave her son at home. She could have brought her son here anytime. She can bring her son here right now. And we can go out to a park or something like that and kick a soccer ball around. I'm a fucking soccer fan, asshole. Bayern Munich, dumbass. Bayern Munich hat, dumbass. Fucking retard. Fucking retard. That I stayed home all fucking day. What an insult that is. You don't think I don't go outside once in a while? I don't talk about everything I do on camera. And you shouldn't anyway. That's what landed the quartering in trouble. The fucking nerve of her to claim such a thing. That I don't go anywhere. I never wanted to take walks. Basically, what she was trying to say is like, we don't go on enough picnics. We don't go outside and go on enough picnics. Imagine that shit. If she ever wanted to go outside and go take a fucking nature walk, we can do that any day, anytime. But fucking say so. Say so, numbnuts. Let's go outside. It's beautiful. Let's not sit home. Let's go out together. Fine, let's go. Walking is free. But to claim that I made her neglect her son when she would come and visit me here at home? Bullshit. I could have ordered out for pizza and everything else for the two of us, and she knows that. I run a fucking business from home. A legitimate LLC that I just renewed for the next 12 months. And all she did was make excuse after excuse. Oh, you sit home all day. I can get up right now. I can shut down this live stream and go outside, which I do want to do. I don't want to be in front of this fucking phone all day live streaming. It's too beautiful outside for me to want to sit home. Fucking liar. I made her neglect her son. She neglected her son by leaving him behind to come see me. She did that on her own. I never told her she couldn't bring her son to come visit me. That we didn't have enough picnics or go to the park. She never said anything. What am I supposed to do? Read your mind, have a fucking crystal ball in front of me? Do I need the magical rabbit's feet to tell me what you're fucking thinking? I hate fucking people that are like that. They don't speak, they don't communicate, and they don't talk. But you're all in the same, fucking circle. Tell me, talk to me. Let's go take a walk. Let's take your son. Let's go to the park. Fine. That's what these are for. To fucking walk, asshole. That's why I bought them in the first place, so I could be comfortable walking. You want to go take a long walk and go explore the rivers and the lakes here in Charlotte? Fine. Just fucking tell me. Let's go. But no, she chose not. I'm like spitting my food everywhere. It's starting to warm up in here. Well, it's not just that. It's because my adrenaline is going up. Because it's bullshit. It's all fucking lies, folks. Because I sit home all day. That's a fucking straight bold-faced lie. I do not sit home all day. I have a business to run. I have to make money first. I have bills to pay. After I'm done with this, I can do whatever I want. Like I got that one order sitting there, that Jason Dominguez. Here's this order that just came in live on camera, right? I'm trying to make money to stay alive, to keep a roof over my head, to put food in my stomach. I have to take care of this first. It's irresponsible to put aside your responsibilities. Work first, play later. But Mrs. Impatience doesn't give a fuck. She wants to go out and go out and go out and go out and go out. Well, that's unrealistic. I have to do this first before I do anything else. Can you imagine forcing me to choose between going outside and walking around on nature trails with fucking mosquitoes biting the shit out of you, or trying to keep a roof over my head? It's the most selfish fucking excuse I've heard come out of that woman's mouth. That we don't go out. We could have. Tell me so. Say so. I'm not fucking Alibaba, I'm not a fucking mind reader. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know what you're thinking. You have to communicate. That's what this is for. See, this is called a mouth. You talk with it. This is a brain. You think with this. How do I know what the fuck you're thinking if you don't talk with me? And this is where, and I'm sorry, women, I do have to pick on you here a little bit. You women do this a lot. Women in particular do this. They sit there, oh, nothing. What's wrong? Nothing. Of course there's fucking something wrong. They're just afraid to communicate it, and it's fucking bullshit. Tell us. That's the biggest problem with modern women. I hate to pick on women now at this point, but a lot of you do this. You sit there and you go, oh, nothing. Oh, it's nothing. Of course it's something. You just refuse to say what it is. You're trying to avoid conflict. Us men live for fucking conflict. We are problem solvers by design. If there's something we can do, we sit there, we figure it out. Might not get exactly what you want, but at least we can compromise a little bit. It's called talking, asshole. I don't go out and have enough picnics with her or walk the nature trails. We got nature trails everywhere. McMullen Creek is literally right there, not even a quarter mile away. I can walk to the nature trail just to do some more walking. I got a $300 pair of Adidas sneakers. I got fucking Nikes and Reeboks to walk that we don't walk enough. She wants to have a fucking picnic. That's easy. I cook. We can go to Harris Teeter and buy a 3-foot hero and cut it up into pieces, or go to one of the Hispanic restaurants, buy some empanadas, whatever it is that she likes, and some rice and chicken, go to the park and eat all fucking day long on a blanket. Talk to me. Tell me. And never did that once. And then she accused me of not wanting to go out. How do you know? How do I know? I don't know that. You have to tell me that. Asshole. That I caused her to neglect her son. That's a fucking insult. What's the matter? Your son don't have fucking friends? Do you have friends? I bet you she has no friends. Oh, she has coworkers, non-union illegal immigrant coworkers who work in places like Lowe's and Home Depot, rebuilding fucking shelves and doing paint jobs and oddball shit. And Peanut Head here, you know, the overgrown 5-year-old who looks like he was playing with his ding-dong, masturbating to a Barbie doll with the fucking Dumb and Dumber haircut, I guarantee that he's laying out all kinds of money to kiss her ass. She's a single mom. She's a single mother with a fucking nitwit for a kid. Another dumbass modern nitwit for a kid. See the kids that we have living here? At least they run around in the grass. They get dirty. They ride their bikes. This kid's always got the fucking... He looks like he's got fucking salad bowls on his head with the fucking headphones. And he don't speak a word of English. Asshole. I caused her to neglect her kid. Right. That is narcissism. She could have brought that fucking overgrown nitwit to my home any day to kick around a fucking soccer ball. I'm a goddamn soccer fan. Look, Bayern Munich, FC Bayern München, soccer, football, foosball. How many different languages do you want me to say it in? You don't think I don't want to kick around a fucking soccer ball once in a while? When the kids are around here, if they got a baseball, I'm throwing it with them. If they got a football, I'm throwing it with them. I give out candy to the kids here all the time. You're going to tell me that I'm the fucking problem because you chose to leave your kid behind? That's on you. The arrogant assumption to say that I'm the reason why she left her kid behind when she would come see me is a fucking excuse and a lie. She did that on her own. That I sit home all day and we don't go out anywhere. All you had to do is just tell me. Let's go have a fucking picnic. You want to load up the car? I'll grab some food. We'll buy some fruits. We'll go to any fucking park you want. You know how many parks are here in Charlotte? How many walking trails there are? That we don't go out and we don't go on enough picnics. Are you fucking daft? We could sit outside on the lawn right here. You know how nice and green it is outside where I live? It's beautiful. Ever since the trees have now sprouted leaves and everything like that, it's gorgeous out here. Fucking dimwit. Guys, do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, smash that like button. Always hit that like button for me, everybody. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for helping this channel reach 1,600 subs. I hope we're still at 1,600 subs, by the way. And if you want to help to support the channel, again, check out my coffee link if you want to make a donation to the channel. It really helps. The link is in the description box below. Also, check out my eBay store. I am a small business owner. Right, Jenny? You know, work, all that kind of stuff. Have a question. Do you see maybe a custom patch for TCC coming on the jersey? Actually, that's what this is here. I'm doing this for copyright reasons. So this is kind of like the type of size sticker and or patch I would like to have. I forgot what the name of the company is. I've actually looked into this. Give me 1 second here. So, because Red Letter Media used to sell embroidered patches. I mean, they did that years ago, and there was a seller on Etsy that was selling embroidered patches, but they sold out. If you know who Red Letter Media is, you know, they are a web series of two guys, Mike Stoklasa and Jay Bowman, and Rich Evans. And I've been a huge fan of theirs for years. I always wanted their work shirt. So this is a Dickies work shirt. I actually have this one, and I have the beige one. And I had the patches custom made just for myself. I'm not going to resell these because, you know, it's their intellectual property, and I'm using it for my own personal use. I'd still like to get a Dickies work jacket like they used earlier on in the series, but if I were to make patches, they would probably look similar to this. So I might do stickers, and I might do patches. I don't know yet. If my channel grows that big, I might start doing merchandise and things like that. But for right now, you know, obviously the big thing for me is the eBay store. But yeah, this is a company I used to do those custom VCR patches. Oh, we got another cha-ching. What is this? Oh, we got two of them. Hey, all right. No, actually, that first one was for that Jordan Alvarez. This one is for a 2024 Topps Update Series Andy Pajes Royal Blue. Okay. Thank you to the customer that bought that. You see that, Jenny? That's called working from home, dumbass. I don't have to pull the card. I could do that tomorrow. I have, by eBay's rules, I have 3 to 5 days to process the order and another 3 or 5 days to mail the fucking thing out, which means me, being the boss, I can stop anytime I want. This is my business, my rules, my way. And if you want to take the time to go out and have a barbecue or go eat out somewhere or go take a nature walk, say so. Fucking idiot. And again, I'm not chastising all women, because guys are just as fucking bad too in a lot of ways. But her excuse to fucking cheat on me and to claim all of this maniacal, nonsensical stuff that I sit here all day long, nonstop at this desk, to imply that I'm some sort of house hermit. You really think I want to be here, sitting here doing this live stream right now? I want to be outside more than you can imagine. But until I feel I've completely let out some steam, to imply that I'm a fucking house hermit, fuck you. Open up your big, fat, overweight legs to that ugly-looking fucking potato head. There's the Andy Pajes that just sold, by the way. Thank you to the eBay customers who bought these cards. You see that, asshole? It's called making money. He does. He looks like a 3-year-old who just masturbated for the first time, doesn't he? Look at him. Look at him. But her fake AI fucking bullshit to conceal how fat she's got and to conceal her acne scars all over her face. If I really wanted to be mean, like I said, I was with her not because of the way her face was with all the fucking acne. I was with her because I thought she was a nice, sweet, feminine, caring individual. The other shit doesn't matter to me at all. I care about personality. I don't care about her fucking face. I don't care about her acne. But this was not her. Look at her. I've never seen her look like this before. She's overweight. Her face got fat, and she looks like a 70-year-old woman because of him. And she's trying to hide behind God. Praying to God. Bullshit. You're a cheater. You're a fraud. You're a liar. You are a whore. Look at her. She never looked like this. She looks worn out. You got to see how much shit. If you were to, I'm not going to encourage anybody to dogpile her YouTube channels. She's got 3 of them, I think. And the one that I found this video on, her face looks greasy and slimy, and it's all blown up and fat. She never looked like this before. Look at this. She never looked like this before. She looks like an old woman. This is him. He did this to her. She never looked like that. You got to see the photos that I have of her, how gorgeous and beautiful and curvy and sexy and attractive. Man, any guy would turn into a werewolf and chase after her. Now she looks fat and overweight and looks like an old church Mormon. That I caused her to neglect her son. Bullshit. She did that on her own. You could have brought the oversized nitwit over here. Fucking kid doesn't even speak fucking English. The nerve to blame me for her not asking. So if my son comes along, yeah, sure, bring him. Hey, you want to go out? Let's go take a walk in the park. Oh, you stay home all day. That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie. I do not stay home all day. I choose not to go out because I don't want to be around violent, drunken, political jackasses in fucking bars and people pounding on the bar like what happened here 2 years ago over at Tavern 51 where a guy got shot. He brought guns into the fucking bar. Right here. Right here. I can walk to Tavern 51. You know how many times I went back to Tavern 51 after that? 0. Up until my father died. And I needed some time to think. And I went there a couple times and I stopped going because I needed to get over my father's death. After that, I stopped going to bars altogether again. You want to go to a restaurant and sit down and have supper? I've done it with her. Mi tierra. We used to go there and eat. I take her there. We have the other joint that's over here. We got 2 Colombian restaurants right here that I've taken her to. I've taken her to even the Mexican and Ecuadorian restaurant, Cosa del Sol. The food's expensive, but it's really good. I've taken her there to eat. It's nothing but excuse after excuse after excuse. If she wanted to go out, all she had to do is just fucking say so. Tell me, hey, listen, it's a nice day outside. I don't feel like staying in. You want to go out? Yeah, sure, let's go. Want to have it? Yeah, that we don't go on enough nature walks. We haven't had enough picnics together. That's the reason why you cheated on me? Fucking liar. I barely fucking know her, and she was pushing me to fucking marry her, too. That's another reason why she cheated on me. I failed to mention. Another one trying to push me to fucking marry them when I barely know anything about you. That's a big commitment and a big step. And you have to, and here's the fucking thing that really, again, it's bizarre. She looked at my desk. She sees, or seen, past tense, the fucking desk. She sees or seen my baseball cards, if I can turn this around without knocking everything over. This is the heart of my business right here in front of me. All of this. Do you know what it costs to break a lease on this property? Or even to transfer. Sure, if you wanted to transfer to a 2-bedroom apartment, it'd be a lot cheaper and a lot easier. But it's still going to cost me money, because I know she's not going to put into the pool, because that's what women do. Again, no offense to you ladies out there, but a majority of us men are the ones footing the fucking bill for everything for you. I'm paying good money for this apartment right now. To transfer to a 2-bedroom apartment is going to run me another $300 or $400 more, plus a transfer fee. Who's going to come up with all this money? Not her. She doesn't understand what it takes to transfer to a 2-bedroom apartment on this property or moving out to break my lease. I just re-signed my lease until February 2027. And I have a very good relationship, especially after everything that's happened. And by the way, I just want to put this in there as a side note. I really, really appreciate what they're doing here on this property. A lot of the bad people are going away. We got private security. We have a house police officer that does the rounds here once in a while. They did a wonderful, beautiful Easter egg hunt with the kids, and they're planning a lot more for the kids. You know, thank God for these ladies that work here at this property. As a matter of fact, I didn't realize that one of the old assistant managers who lived here, who worked here, still lives here and has an apartment. I didn't realize her son was playing with the rest of the kids, you know, and he took a flop, and I ended up helping her out by bringing her, you know, escorting her son home just to make sure he was all right, you know, because he looked a little rattled, he looked a little afraid and whatnot. But that's what you're supposed to do as neighbors, right? But they're doing a fantastic job. Let me tell you, they're planning on so much good stuff here from what I've been hearing through the grapevine that why the fuck would I want to leave? If anything, I would get a 2-bedroom apartment here on this property. I have everything I need right here. Walmart, I got 2 Chinese restaurants, I got 3 pizzerias. I got Dollar General and Family Dollar right here. AutoZone is right here. Thank God AutoZone was right around the corner. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to replace my car battery like I did recently. I moved here not just because it's beautiful. When you look outside, it's nice and lush and green. But I moved here out of strategy. This was a strategic move to move here because I can walk to anything. So what's the fucking problem? I don't do drugs. Maybe I'll have the occasional beer once in a while. So what's the problem? I don't go out to bars. I sit outside on my patio. I sit with my neighbors and my friends here on the property. I play with the kids. I'm always spending $20, $30 a pop for candy for the kids. So what's the fucking problem? What kind of bad thing am I doing? That I caused her to neglect her son? Bullshit. She could have brought her son here. She can come here right now. I bet you if I were to message her, she would say she's working. Bullshit. She's with him. That's why when I confronted her, I went to that park yesterday for a reason. I'm working. Bullshit. You're with him. You're with him acting and looking like an old woman. She never had this much weight on her. Look how fat she looks. She didn't look like that when she was with me. She wanted to go take walks. We can walk right now. If she were to show up, I challenge her. Again, shout out to Keno Casino. Jerk alert! Jerk alert! Shout out to Keno Casino, by the way. She could come here right now. She has a car. She can put her son in that car, drive here. I'll make up a couple temporary parking signs for her so that she can put it in her front windshield. We'll hop in my car or we'll go in her car and we can go off to a fucking park and kick around a soccer ball for a while or have a picnic. We can do that right now. But she won't. She's too busy making AI fucking photos of herself, trying to conceal her weight and her acne scars. To try to make herself more beautiful than what she is because she's pushing 50 like me. The only difference is us guys age like fine wine. Women, everything falls downward. Even with this photo with him half naked, probably humping her in a bed, you could see all of this internet shit that she used to wipe her face clean. That's not what her face really looks like. I kind of wish I wish there was a way I can do this while I'm live streaming so that you can see what her face really looks like. I wish you can really see the acne and all the acne scars she's got on her face. The fucking weight that she gained. I don't even recognize her. She looks like an old woman. I'm the reason why she neglected her kid. You did that yourself, asshole. You could have brought her here anytime. You could have brought him here anytime. Look at this fake AI bullshit. Fake AI bullshit. This is not what she looks like. She's got acne scars everywhere. You know, she had all kinds of makeup and all kinds of powders and creams to cover up her fucking face, to conceal all that scarring that she's got. I wish my computer was on right now. I really should. I should dig up a photo of her with her face, how it really looks. Because I didn't want to waste time. I mean, I've got tons of photos of her. Personal photos that I'm not going to show with us together. I think I did once already. But look at her. Look at her in this photo, how fat her face is now. It's because of him. Look at him. He looks like a fucking freak show pervert. And this is over at Freedom Park. And she actually dared me. That's another thing, too. She actually dared me. Well, I'm going to go to that park anytime I want. Well, so can I, asshole. You better make sure that fucking 6-year-old overgrown child masturbator in the bathroom doesn't fucking cross paths with me. I'm going to say this for the record because this is YouTube. I have no intention on hurting the guy. I'm not going to put my hands on him. I'm not even going to walk up to him. The camera will do all the work for me that needs to be done. But look at him. Look at her. I can't believe what she looks like. She looks like an old woman. She didn't look like this when she was with me. This is because of him. This is recent. This is from Easter Sunday. I caused her to neglect her kid. That's such a fucking excuse and a lie. We don't take enough nature walks. No, I'm not a soccer fan, not at all. Having custom-made fucking Bayern Munich jerseys. No, not me. I'm not a soccer fan. Having custom Bayern Munich jerseys made for myself because I guess I'm not a fan of the sport. Fucking liar. We're going to go in my bedroom. I'll show you my jersey rack. Come on. Let's go take a walk, folks. That's the pollen outside. And not only that, it's my adrenaline is kicking up. Fucking liar. Well, here we are, the magic room where we made love twice the last time she was here. I hope the fucking overgrown child freak show is watching. Because technically we haven't broke up. Give me 1 second here, folks. Let me put these sneakers. Let me put these sneakers back up on my shoe rack here. She wishes she had this kind of stuff. She lives like a fucking bum. You got to see what her apartment looks like. And she shares that apartment with somebody too, by the way. Right here on fucking South Boulevard. No, I don't like to go out and take walks. What is all of this? All of this exercise gear and walking shorts and custom jerseys that I did myself so I can walk at nighttime so I don't get hit by a car with all these new iron-on reflective strips. No, I don't walk. What's all this? Oh, jeez. I don't like to walk at all. I don't like to take walks and exercise and go outside and enjoy the fresh air. No, I'm not a fan of sports, in particular soccer. Let's see, let's skip the New York Giants and New York Yankees stuff. No, German national team. German national team. No, I'm not a fan, not at all. German national team. No, I'm not a fan. I don't like soccer. 1990 German national team reissue. No, I'm not a fan, not at all. 2014 World Cup final jersey with Bastian Schweinsteiger on the back. No, I'm not a fan. I don't like soccer at all. There's a 1974 reissue Franz Beckenbauer jersey. And it goes on and on and on and on. No, I'm not a fan at all. Here, Bayern Munich retro long sleeve jersey. I got to do something about this because this thing is going to be something I'm going to have to change. I added this myself. But here's a majority of all my Bayern Munich stuff. Here, the New York Mets stuff ends right here. This is all Bayern stuff. No, I'm not a soccer fan. Not at all. I don't like soccer. I don't like Bayern Munich. Not at all. Why would I have all of those jerseys? I wonder. You wanted me to kick around a fucking soccer ball with your son? You should have said so. Tell me that. Tell me that. Tell me what you need to make you happy and make your son happy. It's not that hard to talk. And sorry, ladies, a lot of you women do this to men. Not all of you. I know I have female watchers, but a lot of you. Listen to what a man is telling you. Stop making us read your fucking minds. You have to talk with us and let us know what it is you want. We can't sit there and go, I wonder. We're not fucking magicians. We can't read your minds. If you want to go out somewhere and go have a picnic, like this one was complaining about, oh, you didn't go on enough picnics and you don't like to go outside, which is a fucking lie. That, I don't like to play sports. I don't like to kick around a soccer ball. German soccer fan. You have to tell us. Communicate. Habla nos, or however you fucking say it in Spanish. Fucking liar. Real fucking liar. The nerve to lie and make up shit about me that's not true. It's just like with the bullshit I dealt with last year. That woman had me fucking arrested for no reason at all, sent the cops to my home multiple times. I sat in jail for 4 nights, and I was guilty of nothing. And this is when my father died. And I got the acquittal letter right here to prove it. I'm so fucking sick and tired of people who come in and out of my life and do this kind of bullshit. There's the acquittal letter from the attorney. That people spread my fucking mugshots out there without context. And of course they won't say I was not guilty. They won't say that I was acquitted. It's because they have a personal gripe against me and they want to make me look like a fucking asshole. Only I have the fucking proof in my hands. Right there. That I'm a 9/11 fraud. I was never there. Yeah, tell that to my union. Tell that to my union. Idiots actually called my union hall to claim I'm a fraud. You really want to challenge my fucking home union? That my father worked for over 30 years, that I put in 13 years of service to my home local and accuse me of being a fraud? Go up against them and watch what happens. Fucking retards. Meanwhile, a guy like me tried to save lives. And I've had to deal with the fucking fallout of that for my entire adult life as a result. What kind of respect do I get? What kind of respect do I get? Except for nothing but grief and fucking heartache. What do I get in return from society? Nothing but fucking primate, monkey, gorilla, Neanderthal fucking bullshit with people coming after me because I have things that they wish they had and don't have. I covet things too. I need a new car. I talked about it. I'm still sitting here debating whether or not I want to sell these. But for right now, at this very moment, I'm quite content to walk around. But I don't go around destroying people's lives because I have something that they can't have or want. At least I have the courage to speak up and speak my mind and say my piece from the bottom of my heart and my soul. With the spirit of my father by my side, my buddy Wolf, whose photo is right there, my granddad who proudly served this country, with the Christian Catholic crucifix over my head, the symbol of my ancestors by my heart. At least I have the balls to speak from the fucking heart and soul. Instead of having, look at their eyes. You can see evil in their eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Look at this freak show's eyes. This filthy, gross, monkey turnip head fucking gorilla. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at her face. She never looked like that when we were together. Look at all of that junk food. I don't eat junk food anymore. That's all junk. That's why she's so fat like the way she is. And deservedly so. She never had chins like that when we were together. A month and a half of her spreading her legs for him, she got fat because of him. Shame on you if you're watching. She never looked like this. She looks like an old church Mormon. You can't hide behind God. And for the reasons why you cheated on me is because we didn't go on enough fucking picnics together. We didn't walk enough nature trails. That I am responsible for your son's fucking well-being. When you yourself left your son behind when you could have brought him here to my home. Or you could have told me and used the mouth to go and fucking talk to me so that we can go plan a picnic somewhere. Or go out on a nature walk. May I remind you again, because I know people out there will still have selective hearing and eyesight, as they want to choose to hear what they want to hear. What do you think I paid $300 and something for these fucking shoes? To do 5-mile walks. These are designed for long distance walking. Asshole. You want to go walk along a river? Let's fucking do it. Dummy. Fat, ugly dummy. Look at him. That's the son. That's her son right there. Look at how fucking big he is. He's 16 years old. He's as big as I am. But he's as dumb as a fucking tree stump. He's as dumb as this baseball on my desk. Look at all the junk food. This is him making her like this. He's turned her into a fucking old woman. She never looked like that. If I were to show you personal photos that I have of her, you'd be like, damn, that's one good-looking woman. She looks hot. She's curvy. She's sexy. But, you know, I was with her. Yeah, those are great things for a guy. Yes. But at the time, I thought she was feminine. I thought she was soft. I thought, you know, she liked to cuddle up and all that kind of stuff. But not her. Instead, look at her fucking neck. Look at her neck. All this AI bullshit to conceal her fucking ugliness. And to conceal her... She looks like a witch. She looks like a witch. She looks like a witch. I caused her to neglect her son. You did that yourself, asshole. You could have said, hey, Walt, you know, is it all right if I bring my son? Let's go have a picnic. Let's do something together. Communicate. Talk, stupid. Fucking potato head. Look at his fake AI slop. If she were to remove all of this shit, you should see what her face really looks like. You should really see what her face looks like. You know what? I should turn on my fucking computer. You know what? I'm not going to waste my time. Because I really want to go outside after I'm done with this live stream. I'll process these orders, get them to the post office, and I think I'm going to spend the day by myself today. She's absolutely batshit fucking crazy. That's the reason. These are the reasons why she cheated on me. That we didn't go on enough fucking Winnie the Pooh fucking picnics. That we didn't go take enough nature walks. She never once ever asked me to go take her out somewhere or let's go take a walk. Let's go throw a blanket downstairs in the grass. There's a huge plot of land right in front of my apartment right here. We could have had a picnic right outside. McMullen Creek is right here. Freedom Park isn't that far away. They're probably there right now. Soccer fan. Hello, asshole. I'm actually missing Bayern Munich right now. I think Bayern Munich is playing St. Pauli today. The game before the next big game at Real Madrid this coming Wednesday. The second round in the Champions League. We could watch the game together. The kid's clearly a soccer fan. I have photos of her wearing her home country's fucking soccer jersey. I took her shopping to the soccer shop right here and bought her fucking clothes to wear. Boy, what a bad guy I am. I don't smoke. I don't drink booze except on the rare occasion I may have a glass of wine once in a while. I have a couple beers with, the people around here. Sometimes I'll do it by myself if I feel like, and I'm an adult. I have that right to do that if I choose. But I'm not here getting myself so fucking drunk and so wasted that I can barely stand up. Yes, I have my bad moments like we all do. I'm a human being. I'm entitled to feel bad once in a while. You'd be lying to yourself if anger wasn't part of the equation, or depression, or sadness. All this woman had to do was just communicate and talk. And instead made up all these stupid excuses. We don't go on enough picnics. We don't take enough nature walks. I left my son behind because of you, which is bullshit. She could have brought him here anytime. We could have gone out anytime. I'm fucking retired. I'll tell you what, let's up the stakes even more. We'll up the stakes even more. And I can verify this. And again, anybody wants it, is I had a couple nitwits actually call my fucking union hall, and they were humbled quite quickly. Where are you? All right? I want you to see this. Oh shit, my union dues are due next month. Well, lucky I pulled this out. So there's my dues card, my stamps card, okay? I am falling behind on my dues. I have to get my dues paid soon, which is fine. But here it is. All right, building trades journeyman retiree, 1999. 1998 is when I got into the union. Thanks to that wonderful event called 9/11, my career came to an end because of all the fucking toxic stew and shit that's still in my body to this day. And she's going to be with that. Have you ever noticed that when you have military personnel, police officers, or those that really truly work hard, the good guys, women like her shit on us. All women like her shit on us. Let's see her run into a pile of rubble and dig up hands. And forgive me for this, folks. It's going to get a little graphic, so get ready. You know, dig up legs and feet and pieces of torso and intestines. I don't like talking about this out in the open, but for the sake of context, I'm fucking pissed off because of this. Because I know what kind of man I am and what people have tried to take away from me in the past. Like what happened last year. You just saw the acquittal letter. Let these fucking cowards and pieces of shit like her go dig up hands and feet and arms and legs and pieces of intestine and torsos, searching around trying to find people that are alive. I didn't care if they were fat, black, white, gay, trans, straight, tall, short. Human beings were taken from us. She wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. I did. I'm owed one by fucking society, in my opinion. And I'm tired of being fucking treated badly by society. And I'm tired of a fucking society that takes everything that we have in this country for granted. That's why my granddad, my namesake, fought in World War II against my people, the fucking Germans, and served the U.S. Army proudly. And I got people out there fucking resurrecting him with AI videos that I've had to get legal help to have those videos taken down here on YouTube. The fucking nerve. I'm tired of being fucking used and taken for granted and taken advantage of, having people calling the fucking feds on me for no reason and everything else. I'm still here. And these fucking cowards would never stand in front of me. And she would never face me. And I don't want to be around her. Because people, too many times in my life, have proven how fucking evil they are. This is wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. You are a whore. And then you're doing fucking weird shit like this? Howling to the top of your lungs. She can't even sing. Trying to hide behind God, using God as a refuge, covering up the true ugliness of your face with AI technology. Look at how creepy he looks. Look at that look on his face. That creepy fucking look. Look at this AI bullshit she made of herself. Look at the fucking neck flaps she's trying to cover up and smear AI shit all over the place. And I'm the bad guy. She look at her. She looks like an old woman. She looks like an old hag. This is a woman that you see, a 70-year-old woman in a neighborhood fucking supermarket rolling around with an old school fold-up shopping cart with a burlap bag in it. That's what she looks like. He has turned her into this. Look at this AI shit. Slimy AI shit. This is not what her face really looks like. She's covering up all of the acne scars and all of the pimples and all of the redness in her cheeks. This is not what she looks like. It's fake, just like this. My friend called her a budget fucking Jessica Rabbit. She made her son. This video got taken down by YouTube for copyright infringement, I'm sure. That she made herself look thinner. She got fucking fat. All right. If I wish I would have had the head to toe on this photo. And look at fucking Peanut Head here. This is what she cheated on me with. We don't go take enough nature walks. We don't do picnics. So you're on camera fucking him for everybody to see. Right? No self-respecting person with dignity would ever do a thing like that for everybody to see. It's disgusting. It is wrong. It is unethical. It is immoral. I don't even want to look at her photos anymore. I'm done. That I caused her to neglect her son and leave her son behind. Bullshit. She did that herself. She came here because she wanted to come here. And then make up excuses. Oh, we don't take enough nature walks. We don't do enough walks. We don't do enough picnics. Say so, stupid. I hope I find them at that fucking park. Again, I'm saying it for the public record. I'm not going to touch him. I'm not going to touch her. I'm not going to... What the fuck is that? I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm not going to put my hands on him. I'm not going to do anything. This camera is going to do all the work for me if I catch them together at that fucking park. Because that's where they go all the time now. I know exactly which net they use. I know where they set up their picnic blanket. I want to get them on camera. Two-faced fucking liar. Why don't we move in together? You know how much it costs to fucking break a lease? It takes 3 to 4 times my current lease to break this lease. And then I have to have a deposit plus a month's rent for the other apartment on another property somewhere. You're talking like almost 7 to 8 grand, maybe more. I don't have that kind of fucking money to throw around. And you think she's going to pay? Of course not. We don't take enough fucking nature walks and picnics. That I sit home. The fucking nerve of her to say that I sit here all day long. I don't broadcast everything here on YouTube. I'm not on YouTube 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And I certainly don't sit at this desk all day long. Once I'm done getting my orders out, that's it for the day. Unless I have to restock my eBay store, I don't sit here at my desk all day. I go outside to talk with my friends and my neighbors. If she wanted to go someplace, all she had to do was fucking say so. I can understand if I was a felon or a PDF file. Or if I cheated on her. Or if I did drugs, or I was a drug dealer, or I was doing something bad. I can see somebody fucking around. I haven't done any of those things. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I don't pop pills. I got fucking nothing but supplements I take. Those are the pills I take. Supplements. Natural testosterone boosters, antioxidants, B vitamins for my neuropathy, for my feet, to manage my blood sugar. Bullshit. Guys, do me a favor if you're just watching this. Subscribe. Thank you for helping this channel reach 1,600 subs. I hope that number is still there. Hit that like button, guys. Always hit that thumbs up button for me. The 5 of you that did so already, thank you so much. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Also, check out my coffee link. The link is in the description box below if you want to donate, make a small one-time donation to the channel. click on the link to my eBay store. That link is also in the description box below. Thank you to the customers that ordered for these 2 baseball cards during this live stream. I deeply, deeply appreciate that. I'll get those orders processed and probably out the door today sometime. It's still early yet. But I don't want to be sitting here all day. I need some fresh air after this live stream is done. Like, this is fucked up. That's why those were the excuses she used. I caused her to neglect her fucking 16-year-old son. He's 16. I was outside playing by myself with my brother when I was fucking 12. The kids out here are outside always playing with each other in the grass and riding bikes. They're 10, 12, 14 years old. What is the kid, a fucking retard? That he can't take care of himself? He's a 16-year-old kid. Don't the kid have friends? I caused her to neglect her son. If she wanted to go somewhere with the 3 of us together, all she had to do was say so. Open your mouth. Talk. Speak. That I didn't want to play with the kid. Hello, soccer fan, asshole. Soccer fan, Bayern Munich. Do I really have to show off my jerseys again? Oh, we don't do nature walks. No, I don't have $300 walking sneakers for nothing, asshole. I don't have all those workout clothes, asshole. There are a lot worse reasons to fucking cheat on somebody. But we didn't have enough picnics. We didn't go on enough picnics. That's her excuse, essentially. We didn't break out the wicker basket to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on fucking grass. That's why she cheated on me. Imagine? And to claim that I sit home all day, every day, bullshit. That's a straight, bold-faced fucking lie. She never once, ever said, hey, let's go to a park and go walk around. Let's go take a nature walk. Let's bring my son. Let's the 3 of us have a good time. We'll have a picnic. Sure, let's go to Harris Teeter. I'll get us a 3-foot hero, whatever. You know, you get your favorite foods. If we have to go to a Spanish restaurant and get some takeout, go eat in the grass, let's do it. Or I'll cook something and we can take it to go. Get in the car and go find a place to hang out by some lake or some river somewhere. That's easy shit. And to claim that I don't want to do those things, that's a fucking lie. I have to run my business first. That's a sacrifice I'm making to make sure that I have food in my belly and that the bills are paid. Like those baseball cards, I think there's 4 of them actually. I have to check my eBay account. There's actually, I think, 4 of them. I have one right here, the Jason Dominguez. I printed out the shipping label for it. It's sitting here. These 2, I have to print out the shipping label. The 2 cards that were bought during this live stream. I have to print out the labels and pack them in envelopes. And I think there's one more that somebody bought off of me. I have a business to run. I am my own boss. If I don't want to do this for a day so I can be with you, I can. I'm the boss of my business. This is a symptom of a fucking society where people react first and think next. I like to think first and then react based on what I see through observation. Where people wanting to see what they want to see, they fucking hear what they want to hear. And this is the most hated aspect of human nature I can't fucking stand. Doesn't anybody have a fucking brain anymore? Think. Brain power. Brain alert. Little shout out to Keno Casino there. Big shout out to Keno Casino, by the way. That fucking dummies that are out there don't know how to think. That everybody reacts. It's like the Joker said, everybody loses their minds. Think first. And then she reacts by making up excuses that I'm responsible for her neglecting her fucking son. She did that herself. The kid don't have fucking friends. There were like 20 kids outside at a time playing here on the property where I live. They got friends. Where's your son's friends, asshole? He probably doesn't have any. Because he doesn't speak a fucking word of English and he's as dumb as a fucking left-handed tablespoon. Dummy. He's a dummy. The only thing he probably knows how to kick around is a fucking rock. That I don't want to go outside and play sports with the kid. Soccer fan, asshole. I don't want to go take walks. $300 walking sneakers for my 5-mile walks, asshole. I run a business from home. What kind of bad thing am I doing by making money for us, asshole? Trying to push me out of my home. Push me out of my apartment. Who's going to come up with all this money to break my lease? And to go get another apartment and pay a fucking down payment or the security deposit on another apartment. Who's going to do that? Not her. Not her. What do we got here? Oh, I pulled these cards already. Okay. She won't pay for it. She won't contribute. Just like, and again, I'm not picking on all women here, but a lot of you, not for nothing. Okay? The man pays for fucking everything and you sit back and you get your toenails painted. A lot of you won't let us watch our fucking games on TV. You won't let us have our fucking friends. You won't let us have our beer. You won't let us have our fucking hobbies. But you can have your tight blue jeans and your high heels and your makeup and your hand creams and your makeup and your fucking hair care products and your brushes and your fucking stupid combs that straighten your hair out and your tampons and everything else. But God forbid I want to buy a pair of socks. Get the fuck out of here. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. And to make up all these excuses because we didn't take a nature walk, we didn't have a picnic. If I physically assaulted this woman or verbally abused her, which I have not done, or I truly made her turn her back on her kid and said, I don't want your kid here. I never said that. Not once, not ever. Bullshit. Bullshit. She's probably milking this poor sucker for every dime that he's got. I guarantee it. I don't know what else to say at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not picking on all women. I know that, all right, this is for both sides of the coin because there are bad dudes that are out there. Yes, I admit that. There are bad guys. But I'm tired of having the same kind of fucking leech-like people around me who only come around me or need me or want something from me. And I get no reciprocity. Instead, I get lied to or I get lied about. I get cheated on. I get used. I get taken for granted. I get accused of things I never said or did. And it gets tiresome. What time is it? Almost 1:30 already. Holy shit. It's almost 2 hours already. One last shameless e-beg here, folks. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I promise you we're going to get back on track with some reviews here. You know, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I got Ultra Magnus coming. Missing Link Ultra Magnus is on his way. You know, I got Gears to review. I still got Masters of the Universe Cartoon Collection figures to review. There's going to be some more sports talk, you know, all that kind of thing. There's going to be a lot to discuss on the channel. A lot of issues with the post office. I got another return for another bullshit reason. I hope the person that was here in North Carolina probably don't want to hear it, But the post office, yet again, after selling over 3,000 items with over 1,000 positive feedbacks at an almost near 100% perfect feedback rating, nickel and diming me for 20 cents. Again, after I raised my rates to $1.07, another order came back. Because every post office does its own fucking thing. But that'll be the subject maybe of another video. I really don't want to get into it. I'm starting to get a headache. But do me a favor, folks, if you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Hit that thumbs up button for me, folks. If you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up for me. It really goes to show that you support the channel and, you know, understand where I'm coming from here. I know a lot of you have gone through this. Also, if you want to help to support the channel financially, one more time, folks, shameless e-beg, support my coffee link if you want to make a small donation to the channel. Also, check out my eBay store. Thank you for the 2 customers that bought cards off of me during this live stream. I appreciate that. I'm actually starting to get a headache. The fucking nerve to make up excuses like that, nonsensical excuses that I caused her to leave her son behind. Bullshit. She came here because she wanted to come here. And that we don't go on enough picnics and we don't take enough nature walks. She never said anything about doing any of that. That's another eBay notification. Let's see. Not interested. It's a mess, folks. It's a real mess. There are a lot more harsher reasons to cheat on somebody. I'm not condoning cheating. I think cheating is wrong. I think you should break up with somebody first and end your relationship and then start over. But you don't start sleeping around with other people when you are in a relationship. That fucking closet right there by my front door was loaded with Valentine's Day gifts for her that are now part of the North Carolina landfill. I can understand if I were a bad guy and I was taking drugs and I made no effort in my life to improve myself. I've lost close to 100 pounds at this point. I care about myself. I care about my health. I run a business out of my home. I make honest money. Thank God for President Trump again with the big, beautiful bill that I got that tax credit this year. Because at least I could sit back and relax for a couple more weeks without having to pay a single bill, with the exception of my rent on May 1st. But after that, what do I do wrong? I clean my home. You can eat off my floor. I bought a brand new vacuum recently to clean my floors. I steam clean my carpet every so often. I cook. I'm very self-sufficient. I'm not one of these layabout guys that watches TV and drinks beer and smokes cigarettes all day. I'm not one of those guys. I am not. There are more harsher reasons to cheat on somebody. These are not it. Because we didn't walk enough? We didn't have enough picnics together? Say so. Open your mouth and say so. You want to take your son to go kick a soccer ball around? Soccer fan, asshole. I might not be good at the sport, but at least I have a leg that I can kick with. Thank God. There are people out there that don't even have legs at all. Some people are confined to a fucking wheelchair. I might not be able to play soccer that well. Fuck it, let's kick the ball anyway. She never said anything to me. Never. I caused her to neglect her son. Bullshit. She did that on her own. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Give me 1 second here, folks. Fucking bullshit. Because I have to send this point home. It's not fair. It's not fair having people like this come in and out of my life constantly. That they just want to say what they want to do what they want, they see what they want to see, and they hear what they want to hear because they create this false reality around them. Water is wet. Unless it's cold, then it turns to ice, and water gets hard. You see that? Pollen. I have to blow my nose to get the pollen out of it. This is wood. This is a cup. This is a sandwich, what's left of it. This is Scotch tape. You can't change fucking reality. And you can't make up a reality based on your own bias. It's bullshit. Things are what they are. If I see a man in a dress, you're a cross-dresser. You're a pervert. It's ridiculous. This fucking world we live in where people just they just do things without thinking. And they act without considering the consequences of their actions. And then people want to come after me and try to have me arrested because of their bad behavior and try to have me criminally charged with things I never did. How many times have I had to go through that? And yet I still remain innocent. Zero. Innocent. 0, 0, 0. They have to go through more bullshit. And more bullshit. And more bullshit. And more bullshit. I'm tired of fucking the human race. This is why there are times I just don't want to be part of fucking society. I'd rather be a nomad and be by myself. Because fucking people suck. That they want to make up a fucking fake and false reality around them. They put this cloud around them to shield themselves from the fucking real world. And I can't stand it. And she's no different. That I caused her to neglect her son. That I never wanted him around. That's a bunch of bullshit and a lie. And that we didn't go on enough nature walks. Have you heard of anybody ever cheating on somebody because you didn't go on enough nature walks? Or go on picnics? Have you ever heard of such a thing? Honestly, to the 8 of you or 10 of you that are watching this, honestly, this is not rhetorical. I want an answer. Have you ever heard of someone cheating on another person because they didn't take enough fucking nature walks or have enough picnics in the grass? Have at it. Have at it. I got 2 big fucking coolers underneath my patio table right now that I can load up with ice and sandwiches and food of all kinds and go to the fucking park right now. Don't tell me I don't have the fucking means not to go out. That's bullshit. That I sit home all day. I have a business to run. I have to run my business first. Can I take a day or 2 off? Yes, I could take an entire week off. I've done it already. Where I could take a day or 2 off from my business, selling baseball cards. But I need to make money to sustain myself. If you want to have those picnics, the money has to come from somewhere. You're not going to pay for it. Who's going to pay for it? Of course, the man has to pay for it. But no. I'm not allowed to have a business. I'm not allowed to make money here on YouTube or eBay or what have you. I'm not allowed to take donations for coffee, I suppose. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm dead serious. I want all of you who are watching this to answer that question. Have you ever heard of anybody cheating on somebody because you didn't take a nature walk? Or because you didn't kick around a soccer ball? And then she blames me for leaving her son at home to come and see me. She did that on her own. What's the matter? Are your kids too fucking dumb to have friends? There are 20 kids here he could play with right now. of all different ages. He could play with these kids right here. If she were to come here right now with her son, she can go play. He can go play with these kids here. What a fucking lame excuse that one was. When I heard that I caused her to neglect her son when she would come and see me. Yeah, bullshit. Okay, right. That's because your son has no friends. Because you raised him to not speak English, asshole. That's a fucking fact. He doesn't speak a word of English. He's a fucking numbnut. He's a big, stupid 16-year-old numbnut who doesn't speak English in my country. Imagine if I went to Honduras and I didn't speak Spanish. Thank God I understand a little bit of Spanish, and I speak broken Spanish. You know, I know enough that I can understand it, and I can put a few words together. My grammar sucks, but at least I try. You know what I mean? The kid doesn't even fucking try. He's as dumb as this chewed up sandwich right here. He's too busy on his fucking headphones. His headphones look like cereal bowls. On the fucking phone, playing games all damn day. I'm surprised the kid can even kick a fucking soccer ball. That it's my fault. Get the fuck out of here. The nerve of this woman. Seriously, the nerve of her. Guys, do me a favor, another shameless e-beg. Do me a solid, hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Thank you to the 5 of you that have so far. Subscribe to the channel. At this point, I believe we've broken 1,600 subscribers. So thank you for all of that. I really, really appreciate that, guys. It means a hell of a lot. Nobody should have to go through this. No one, no man, and I'm taking the side of a lot of you women too, because I know a lot of you women have been cheated on also. There are bad guys out there. This is not just about men, all right? There are bad guys that have cheated on their women. I am not one of them. This is fucking wrong. The reasons why she did this are wrong. He has clearly fucking warped her mind. I already tore up those photos. I'm not going to pry them out of the garbage. Ripped in shreds. Of her looking like a fucking church Mormon. She looks like one of those Jehovah's Witnesses that comes knocking on your door. I've never seen her as heavy as she is. She got fat. Listen, I lost weight. I have every right to have a turkey neck because I had a fat face because I was like 300 pounds at one time. I'm like 190 to 195 pounds these days. Because I care enough and love myself enough to get that weight to come down to where it is now. I drink sugar-free drinks. I eat healthier foods. I go take walks. I run a business from my home. What the fuck else do you want? It doesn't make sense. Man, I got birds flying all over the place out there in front of my apartment. It sucks, folks. Again, shameless e-beg here. Again, thank you for the likes and thank you for the views. Thank you for the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. If you want to donate to my coffee account, you can make a small one-time donation. The link is in the description box below. And my eBay stores link is also in the description box below. Thank you to the customers who ordered these 2 baseball cards in real time for my eBay store. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I do have this order. I don't want to dox this customer, by the way. Let me cover up their address. But thank you to this customer that ordered this Jason Dominguez Mojo Refractor Pink out of 199 last night. I think I have another order that came in that I haven't seen yet since I started this live stream. Guys, I run a real business from my home. Thank you for that. I thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And again, big shout out to Keno Casino. Cheater alert! Cheater alert! Cheater alert! That's a big shout out to Andy Warski and Ashton. Fuck you, quartering for what you did to those guys. Fuck you for what you did to those guys. At least I had the balls to show my mugshots on camera. And I've also showed the acquittal letter because of some certain assholes that are out there who refused to recant their statements, and I had their videos taken down. But I had the legal right to do so because they keep propagating a false narrative against me. And they resurrected my dead father through AI videos, stealing photos from not just myself, but my family, but my father in his deathbed. How dare these motherfuckers? In that instance, I believe it's right to fucking take down people's videos with copyright strikes and privacy complaints. After that, I don't want to see these people lose their channels. They have a lot of, some of these guys have a lot of beautiful videos from vacations they've taken or of fighter jets flying over their heads. I don't want to deplatform anybody. Leave my fucking family out of it. And correct the fucking narrative. Just like with this woman. And I finally snapped, and I've had enough of dealing with this kind of shit. With fucking people reacting first and then thinking later. It's bullshit, folks. And it's not fair to people like me. And again, this is not just about us men who get cheated on. There are bad guys who do cheat on their girls. So I am trying to look at this from both perspectives, but I've never put a hand on her, never mistreated her, never yelled at her, never did anything. It's like the asshole last year that had me put in fucking jail for no reason. And of course I was acquitted. Charges dropped. Record expunged. Excuse me. No, he got arrested for disorderly conduct. Well, guess what? Charges dropped. Case dismissed. Innocent. Acquitted. Fucking morons. And I get tired of this shit where people react with no fucking logic and no context. And then when I push back, they don't like it. And you all just seen all those photos. I'm not digging up ripped up photos from my garbage can. I can't stand looking at her anymore. I can't stand looking at her anymore. I did nothing to fucking deserve this. If she wanted to go out and have a fucking picnic with her son, if she wanted to go out and have a picnic with me, all she had to do was say so. And I could have, right now, if I was sitting here talking about baseball cards and she was sitting next to me, I said, guys, look, man, I think my woman wants to go outside, guys. You know, I think that's the right thing to do, is to focus on the priorities first. If she was sitting here right by my side, right now, if she came walking through this door right now and came walking through my door and sat next to me to talk, this live stream would be over. It would be over. It would be done. Priorities, facts, truth. If she never once said, hey, let's go out on a nature walk. Hey, let's go take a nice long walk. Let's bring my son. Let's go play soccer together. She never once ever fucking said those things to me. That I'm responsible for her neglecting her son. You left him behind on your own, dumbass. Doesn't your 16-year-old numbnut, non-English speaking son that likes to always play on his fucking game system with the fucking salad bowl headphones that he's got, doesn't he have any fucking friends? No, that's the answer. I know that for a fact. If he was here right now, he's got plenty of kids to go play with right now that are his age. Right now. Fucking bullshit. She came here because she wanted to come here. And then 1 week later, she fucking disappears on Valentine's Day weekend, fucking this guy. Fucking pin-headed, potato head, zucchini head looking fucking 6-year-old masturbating looking prick. With the fucking Jim Carrey Dumb and Dumber hairdo. At least I have some sort of normal looking fucking hairstyle. Look at that. I take off my hat and look at how perfect my hair looks. Yeah, I got a big Klingon forehead. So what? You can land an airline on my fucking forehead. My head's so big. You can park a bus on my forehead. It's so big. You see, I can self-own. I can make fun of myself. Fucking Mr. Potato Head, zucchini looking fucking literal dickhead. That his head literally comes to a fucking point. I'm not going to dig those photos out of the garbage. They're already ripped up. I'm tired of talking about it now. At this point, folks, it's past 1:30 already. Let me get some more sugar-free Red Bull here, folks. I'll be right back. Oh, you don't like to take walks? Yeah, I don't do 5-mile walks that are clearly on my fucking YouTube channel. Oh, you don't like to take walks? So what are all those fucking YouTube shorts that I got on my YouTube channel taking fucking 5-mile walks and exercising, dumbass? Fucking stupid. Really fucking stupid. That's, again, the aspect of human nature I fucking hate, loathe, and despise is when people pick and choose what they see and what they hear. Well, they're my facts. No, there's either the truth or the facts. There is no such thing as your truth, my truth. There's only the truth. Not sponsored, by the way. Sugar-free Red Bull. I know that pisses certain people off there too. But I can afford it. I'm going to drink it, and I am going to swim in it. If I had a kiddie pool filled with sugar-free Red Bull, you see how fast I get me one of those fucking rubber ducky floats and go sit in a kiddie pool filled up with fucking sugar-free Red Bull. That's how contentious I am right now. I have nothing but contempt for this whole situation. That I'm going to take my phone off the stand here. That's the heart of my business right there. All the way up until I actually expanded this a little bit, all the way up until this sign right here, all right, is what's listed over at my eBay store. It's over 600 baseball cards. All of this still has yet to be listed from this point to here. And I got 500 top loaders that just showed up. This is the first 100 right here. The rest of them I put away to leave some room. I still have to pull out all of these right here. Actually, you know what? Let me do the proper angle here on the camera so that you can all see this. So I have to pull out all of these from these card saver ones and put them in top loaders. These I have to put in top loaders. I might list, I got a couple more autos I may list, so I'll give you a little spoiler alert. There's a Junior Caminero color match and a Mason Wynn color match right there, autograph. I might list. I'm still debating whether or not to list the last of my slabs. I talked about this recently in a video. They're right there just waiting for me to list them, because I definitely need a new car. But here's my business, man. Here's what I do. There's the new pile of envelopes that I got. Now, these I cut up. These are old postal envelopes I cut up, but they're the new card sleeves that came. So I can save myself some time. I actually, I ordered for these Fiskars. Where did I put them blades? It's in one of these. Yeah, look at all of this. This is all business shit. Scotch tape, staples. So what am I doing wrong? Do women want a man that actually beats them and spits in their face? I want you men to answer this. Now, this is a question for the men. Do women really want a man that treats them badly and spits at them and kicks them and beats them and punches them? Let me move this back here a little. Oh shit, that's heavy. That's all them baseball cards. It's just I bought brand new Fiskars blades and I don't know where the hell. Let me put my camera back on the stand here quick. Look how gorgeous this is. I'm wasting all this fucking time sitting here. No offense against you folks. I don't mean it that way. But this is bullshit. So what am I doing wrong? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. What am I doing wrong in my life? Except for running a legitimate business from my home, making money. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke marijuana. I cook, I clean, I do my laundry, I steam clean my carpet. You could practically eat off my fucking floor if you wanted to. What happened to that damn Fiskars? No, jeez. I just bought... Where the hell did that go? There's name tags. Is this it here? Oh, there they are. Okay. Yeah, the new Fiskars blades. I just bought these recently. That's for my Fiskars cutting table here. This little guy right here. Guys, if you run an eBay business and you want to print out labels and stuff, this thing really, really helps, man. It really does. It takes so much work out of having to sit there and waste your time cutting with scissors. You know, you can just size the piece of paper up. Zoop, 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 done. So... But what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Give me 1 second here. Because where did I put that? Because I just got my taxes done. And is it here? Where did I put that? Because I put all my vital paperwork together in one place. Oh, here's the renewed. Is this the renewed LLC? Yeah, this is it. I have the old one and I have the new one. I just printed it out. Tell me what I'm doing wrong here, folks. I want you to tell me. I want any woman out there to tell me what I'm doing wrong or what I've done wrong. Okay? Let me staple this together because I just printed this. Fuck, who's this? Come on, H&R Block, stop. I already filed taxes already. Fucking people, man, they don't stop. Ugh. God damn it, H&R Block. Well, these staples are done because of that. I'm gonna have to block them. They're calling me like 3 or 4 times a day. It's like irritating and annoying. I already filed my taxes. Give me 1 second here, folks. I'm very amped up. If you can't tell, I am extremely amped up because of this. Okay. So this is from, I mean, even though that this is printed out from 2025, this is the most recent copy I have. I'm waiting for the new paperwork from my LLC to come. But you'll see, you know, the renewal at that time was 2025. And you'll see it right there, the Carolina Collector LLC. That's a legitimate business. Name of limited liability company, the Carolina Collector LLC. Fucking people, man. I did my taxes already. These fucking people are like annoying, dude. Description and nature of business. Toy and hobby goods and supplies merchant wholesalers. Code 423920. United States Corporation Agents Incorporated. That's with the North Carolina Secretary of State. ID number 2861717. Right there. Legitimate business. So what the fuck am I doing wrong? That I sit here all day? I run a legitimate business from my home. And there's the date that I started it on this. I have to get the 2026 copy of this. Again, this is from 2025. And there's the filing fee. Filing fee of $125. The first day I filed, 13th of June, 2024. It's all right there. Nothing to hide. So what am I doing wrong? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. To you ladies out there, do you have men that run their own businesses like this? What am I doing wrong? Tell me. So it's wrong to make money for myself. I mean, you know, we're going to go on all these picnics and nature walks. I wonder who's going to pay for the gas to get to said park. Who's going to pay for the food to have said picnics? Who's going to pay for the food? Not her. I sit home all day. Guys, one more shameless e-beg, and I think I'm going to finish up in the next couple of minutes. First off, hit that thumbs up button for me, everybody, if you haven't done so already. I don't know what's going on. I keep seeing it fluctuate from 7 to 6 to 5 to 6 to 5 to 6 to 5. So do me that favor. If you hit that thumbs up button, it really helps the channel to grow. As far as I'm aware, we finally broke 1,600 subs. I'm going to have to check my analytics. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And one more shameless e-bag of my business here. Where's that thing? Here it is. Forgive me because there's a very sensitive, vital paperwork of mine here that I don't want anybody to see. Well, this is funny. This is from my high school. I'd like to reprint this. To certify that Walter Hilligas, ninth grader at this school, will be attending his graduation ceremony on June 17th, 1992. Jesus, man. There's my blood donor card, my voter registration card, my social security card, birth certificate, all that good stuff. But anyway, if you want to help to make a one-time, you want to help to support the channel, click on my coffee link. The link is in the description box below. Check out my eBay store. That link is in the description box as well. Thank you to the customers that actually ordered cards off of me in real time during this live stream. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I really appreciate the kind words and your support. Every one of you have been awesome. Thank you for that. Give me 1 second here. Let me see what this is here quickly. I apologize. Don't go nowhere, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Fucking voicemail. That's H&R Block again. They've been calling me like crazy. Like I just did my taxes with them. So, Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's 82 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's too nice of a day for me to want to stay in here anymore. So, I'm going to start to wind this down. I'll probably be on here for another 15 minutes and then I'm done, folks. This doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It really doesn't. She did this, not me. I can see if I were a drug dealer or a real criminal or a real bad guy or I did inappropriate things to kids or something like that. Yeah, I can see doing a thing like this. But the claim I'm home all day, every day, that I don't ever want to go out, that's a lie. That's a straight, bold-faced lie. It's a bold-faced lie. That I made her neglect her kid when she came and see me. She left him behind intentionally with the arrogant assumption that I didn't want her son around. That's a fucking lie. Soccer fan. Hello, we can go kick around the soccer ball. There are kids here for him to play with. We don't take enough nature walks. We don't take enough fucking picnics. This is it. This is the final curtain call. I do not forgive her. I will not forgive her. I am going to go to that park whenever I want to. Not going to stop me, an American citizen, from going to an American park. She did this, not me. You can tell I'm getting a headache. My equilibrium is getting a little, trying to pop my ears. There it goes. Okay. I could tell there's a little bit of pollen outside, and it's pretty warm in here too. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'm not picking on women. I'm not picking on you women in particular. There are a lot of good women that are out there. I know there are. In my heart, I feel it. But a guy like me who does the right thing, you know, most women have to constantly chase their men down because their guys are at bars, they're in pubs, they're in titty bars. I work from home. Everything I do is here at home. You saw the paperwork. I'll show it to you. I'm going to keep it in my desk over here just in case I have to show this again. But you've seen it. I run a business from my home. What am I doing wrong? Is it really wrong to run a business? These fucking, I'm sorry, again, this is not all women, but a lot of these feminist, left-leaning feminist women have a problem with men or want to use men and suck men dry of their fucking finances and resources. Because quite frankly, that's why they have OnlyFans. That's why they do the ASMR bullshit here on YouTube. That's why you see women doing these YouTube shorts of them walking in high heels and high-heeled boots and leather pants and walking around in cosplay, doing all this stupid sexy dance shit, because they're useless. They have no skill, no education. All they have is their bodies, and that's it. Us men, unfortunately, have to put a lot more than just our fucking bodies on the line. We have to put our hearts, our soul, our blood, our sweat, our tears. Do you know how much money it took me to get this business going? This June will be 2 years since I started this, my eBay business. The thousands of dollars I poured into my business. And it's wrong to make money? When did this fucking happen? According to her. That we don't go on enough picnics. Or take nature walks. That's why you're going to cheat on a man? I still haven't got it. I mean, I appreciate the comments throughout this live stream. And for the lack of answers and responses I've been getting, we're all on the same page, I'm sure. You could cheat on somebody if they cheated on you. Or if you really are a bad person, but I work from home. I make money. I pay my bills. I do what's right. I've lost all that weight. I take walks, 5-mile walks to take care of myself. If she wanted to go on a walk with me, say so. It's wrong. In every aspect of the fucking term, it's wrong. I know you're watching. What you did was wrong. You look fat. You look out of shape. Your face looks swollen and blown up. It's because of him. And then all of a sudden now you're going to go to church. Oh, you're going to go to church. You never wanted to go to fucking church with me. You're going to church because you know you committed sin. You cheated. And now you're going to hide behind God? That's not how it works. You can't lie to the Almighty. Whatever sins I've ever committed in my life, I'm sure I'm going to crash and burn in the afterlife. But I hope I've done more good than bad. And at least I could say I've tried to repent. Not you. You're still opening your legs to this fucking Neanderthal. This potato head, zucchini faced looking fucking big eared Neanderthal who looks like a Home Depot day laborer. Especially that one photo I showed you guys earlier on in this live stream where he looks like a 6-year-old boy masturbating in a bathroom with the fucking Dumb and Dumber haircut. I'm done. I hope none of you ever go through this. These are not reasons to cheat on somebody. These are reasons to sit down and discuss and talk. That's what being in a relationship is. All right? Relationships are not easy. They are hard. A lot of it is compromise. If she wanted to go take a nature walk, let's fucking go. Let's go right now. I got $300 sneakers waiting to go. I got multiple workout outfits that I use for my 5-mile walks. Let's go. I got 2 coolers. You don't believe me? Of course, I could back up my statements. Right underneath my table, they are. I don't know if you can see, it's so bright out here. There you go. 2 coolers ready to go at any time. We can load them up with food and drink. Let me see something here quick. I'm sorry, guys. We can go out any time. We can load up food, load up drink, go out, have a picnic. But no, you want to spread your legs to an ugly fucking gorilla. A fucking Hispanic Home Depot day laborer. Who's a non-union fucking scab, I'm sure. And I'm sure that the only way I guarantee what he's done, and he's probably waved a whole bunch of money in front of her face to trick her into being in a relationship with him, and she's a fucking sucker. To see the amount of weight she's gained and how fat her face looks and the acne that shows through her fucking makeup, and to make those fucking AI bullshit photos of herself look like the way she does. Shame on you. Shame on you. I don't like to go out and kick a soccer ball around, even though I'm a fucking soccer fan. Idiot. It's not right. This is the world we live in, folks, where good people constantly have to pay the price for fucking selfish, arrogant, evil fucking people who have to have everything the way they want, and they want to see what they want to see. This is a coin. There is nothing on the face of the planet, no words or adjectives that can change the fact that this is a round, silver fucking coin. It's like one of these who pronoun cross-dressers. When I see a fucking man in a skirt, I see a man in a skirt. That is a pervert and a cross-dresser and somebody that's publicly exhibiting their sexual fetish and then trying to rub it in faces of those like me who don't agree with that kind of shit. If I see a man in a dress, you're a fucking man still. And I will never bow down and call you a fucking woman. Homo. Cross-dressing fucking fetish freak. This is a coin. This is a baseball card. That's a bell. These are eye drops. This is a remote control. This is a hat. This is a shirt. Nothing can change that. And people want to try to fucking warp and twist reality. Because they can't handle fucking reality. I've had too much reality in my life. I have had way too much reality in my life. Way, way, way too much reality. I've had too much pain and too much suffering, and I've been asked to give up way too much of myself for somebody else. I want something in return now. I demand something in return from this fucking world. I want my fucking just desserts. I've given enough to fucking people. I've been accused of shit. I almost lost my home. I haven't seen this fucker around, by the way. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they threw him out. The asshole with the fucking knife that was here. I haven't seen him. Good fucking riddance. I hope he's gone forever. There's actually two of them I haven't seen. Good. It makes the environment that much better because I'm tired of being the fucking neighborhood Batman. But I almost lost my home because of one of these fucks. And thank God my reputation preceded me. It got very ugly. And I'm glad we were able to fix things. And what they're doing now, here where I live, it's amazing. I've never seen it this good. Let me tell you, I've never seen it this good. With private security and police driving around all the time, people getting their up and comings, getting thrown out with eviction notices on their doors. Good. We got innocent kids that are here playing fucking games. They don't need to deal with fentanyl and bullshit and alcoholics and all this other stupid shit. And I've tried my best to live a good fucking life. I want what's due to me. Volunteering at churches, risking my life at that fucking trade center site, driving people all over the fucking place, feeding people, giving them clothes, giving them money. I want something in return now. And you know what I want? I don't want money. I don't want awards. I don't want pageantry. I just want fairness, dignity, decency, and respect. That's what I want. I want friendships. I want laughter. I want camaraderie. I don't want people that are just going to be there for my fucking resources and my beer and my food and my money and my clothes. Or try to use me or falsely accuse me of some shit that I left her son behind. Bullshit. Bullshit. She did that herself. I never said don't bring your son. right now, if this wasn't happening, if this didn't happen, and she said, hey, baby, is it okay if I bring my son so we can go out somewhere? Sure, let's do it. Simple. Simple. Done. I'll pack up the coolers. You just saw 2 big fucking coolers underneath my patio table. We'll load up the fucking cooler for the 3 of us, get in the car and go take a ride somewhere and go have a picnic and enjoy the weather. We can do that right now. And she won't admit she's wrong. And that's another aspect of human nature I fucking hate is pride. Pride always goeth before the fucking fall. Never forget Proverbs. Stubborn, arrogant, ignorant, self-interest, and fucking pride is what this is all about. That she can't admit she's wrong. Now, if I punched her in her face and I was smoking marijuana all day, being a layabout, not doing anything, oh, I'm sure she'd fall in love with me because that's what these backwards fucking women want these days. They want a fucking muscle-bound Chad, Tyrone, or Juanito who drives a muscle car or a pickup truck, who smokes dope all day, walks around, you know, the types grabbing their crotches like they got a fucking broken hip with their hats that look like this. Yo, what's up, y'all? What up, y'all? All that kind of shit, right? And they all treat their women the same way. Because they think that being with these guys, these women think that they're fucking hip-hop gangsters. Yeah, right. That's why 3/4 of them are on fucking welfare. Bullshit. And on food stamps and all that stuff. Y'all. I'm not on food stamps. I was on food stamps, y'all. That's why I run my own business, asshole. And she makes it sound like I sit here all day long. You don't go outside, you don't do anything. You never asked. You never said anything. If she came here right now, I'm going to dare her again. I'm going to grant her, of course, after all of this, I know she's watching. I know you're watching. If she were to show up at my front door right now and say, let's go on a picnic. My son is here. Let's go. I'm like, okay, fine. Let's go and talk. But we need to talk. How fucking hard is it to pack up a couple sandwiches and go sit on the grass? She never said anything. Instead, she chose to open up her fucking legs like a highway toll booth, letting the cars come in and out of it with this ugly fucking malpa. I can never forgive her. Anybody that's ever hurt me in my life, I do not forgive and I do not forget. Like when people were putting photos of my father, stealing photos of my father from social media in his deathbed and turning that into an AI video just to attack me because they personally don't like me. You know how fucking disgusting that shit is? Do you think you would ever give her a second chance? Not after this. There is no second chances. I'm tired of giving people second, third. Nobody gives me a second chance. I've been attacked relentlessly by people on fucking YouTube here. Like they took photos of my fucking hero grandfather from World War II. And I've had those videos struck down. Resurrecting a dead man who can't speak for himself, like they did with my father on his deathbed. They took photos of my father on his deathbed to attack me. And I struck that video down. I don't forgive people. I can't. I don't have it in me. Every time somebody hurts me or comes after me, I had federal agents called on me. I was falsely arrested 3 times and acquitted all 3 times across the board. And yet they still took mugshots and put them out there of me and fucking animated it with AI, putting words in my mouth that I never said because they don't like me. I don't forgive people like that. I wish the worst on them. And I wish the worst on her. She's already been tainted by this man. That ugly Neanderthal whose photos that you all saw in this live stream, he probably fucked her already. She's tainted. She's damaged goods to me. Why would I forget something like that and forgive someone like that when another man's junk has been inside this woman? She's damaged goods to me. And as of today, she's dead to me. She's absolutely dead to me. There is no forgiving her. 3 of her videos were taken down for copyright, I'm sure. And she's trying to hide behind God and going to church, dressing like an old lady because she knows she's fucking wrong for what she did. She is wrong. You are wrong. Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I can't forgive her. There is no forgiving. You don't do this in the first place. You don't sneak around behind somebody's back while you're still in a relationship with them, fucking another man. There is no forgiving. The intent was clear. Because we didn't take enough nature walks and go on enough picnics, and because she claimed I fucking neglected her or made her neglect her son when she came to see me? Bullshit. And then put all those photos of her with this guy half naked all over fucking social media while we were still together? No. No. She's a whore. And now she's a fat, overweight whore. That video that I saw of her recently with her, it must be some religious bullshit. You can't hide behind God, motherfucker. You cannot hide behind God. In Revelations, it says that people that cheat and commit infidelity will burn in a fucking pool of lava. I know you're watching this. You are wrong. You're wrong. Fucking liar. She's wrong. And she's going to burn in hell. She can go to church all she wants. She can sing religious songs like this. Like I saw. You cheated. You slept with another man when you were already with me. And then you made up lies to justify it. And then you take the social media, hiding behind God, going to fucking church. All of a sudden, you never went to church when we were together. Now you're going to church because you know you're fucking wrong. Making videos of you praying like this, oh, adios, and blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. God knows all, watches all, and sees all. You are a cheater. You cheated on me for the fucking worst reasons. And here I am, a good man who I've gone through my wild period in life. I know where I've made my mistakes. I don't need my mistakes rubbed in my face. I know where I went wrong in life. I've tried everything to move past that. And I'm not going to let anybody drag me back to the past. This is here. This is now. I run my own business. I have a decent home behind me. I don't have a lot, but I got a good home. I take care of it. I take care of my health. I got great friends, great neighbors. Or at least now my neighbors are starting to improve in quality, thank God, finally. What is that music? Blah, 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 blah. I don't want any copyright strikes. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. All right. I run a legitimate business. I do everything by the book. I've never been happier being my own boss. And here, even in this live stream, I made 2 sales. It's not a lot of money. What did this cost for the people to buy them? $5? $6? That's $6 more than what I had. I'm content with that. So what am I doing wrong? Am I smoking cigarettes? Am I dealing drugs? Am I hanging out at the bars, flirting with strange women? No, asshole. But women today, a lot of you, yes, you want the asshole. You want a guy to smack you around. You want a guy to yell at you. You want a guy to make your female, ding dong, drip, and ooze. Because you need to be excited. I need to be excited. I need to be paraded around. I need to be showed it off. Showed it off. And I'm saying it like that, like a fucking retard. Because that's what it is. It's mental retardation. When you're with a woman and she walks in front of a fucking shiny surface, what's the first thing she does? She starts fixing her hair and staring at her own ass. She's not doing that for you. She's doing that to show off for the rest of the world. Affirmation, it's called. I hate fucking human nature. I really hate fucking human nature. That's why I checked out of society and its rules a long time ago. Why I decided to be my own boss. Why I decided to come and go as I please. I am officially retired, so I can, through attrition, sit on my cloud and do whatever I want when I want. But I choose not to go crazy. I choose not to go and drink in bars and get into bar fights and stupid arguments with people. I'm past all that stuff. And now I want to settle down and have a quiet life, talk about my baseball cards, talk about my Transformers toys, talk about my sneakers and my jerseys, and be left the fuck alone. But it's not enough of that world out there. The world outside my door is upside down and backwards. We have to call men dressing in dresses girls now. Fuck no. I say no. Fuck that. No way. Never. I don't give a fuck if you're fat, black, trans, gay, tall, short, skinny. If you're a fucking midget, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to care about the politics. I don't want to care about the fucking bullshit that goes on with people shooting and killing each other. I'm done with all of that. I want to live my life. And I want to live my life in peace. And I need a good person by my side. And I really thought this time around, after giving myself another chance after what happened last year, with all the bullshit that I went through, especially after the death of my dad, that I could finally have a little peace in my life. And somebody's moving out. I'm just seeing a bunch of furniture again go out the door here. It's not right, folks. Maybe it's one of the people that I know is getting evicted. And it's one of the bad apples. Good, I hope so. I hope it's one of the bad apples. Because like I said, the knife-wielding asshole, I haven't seen him around here in a while. There's another guy that's around here I haven't seen in a while who kind of like plays monkey in the middle. And there's a third person who I don't know where this person went to. Well, I'm not going to show that. Because that could be, it's legal stuff. But I'm aware that somebody right now is in the middle of the eviction process. And rightfully so. The stress that a lot of these people have brought to us and people like me who've lived here for the long term, it's not fair. It's not fair to these kids. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to the good people in my building. I got a wonderful woman that lives above me. She's such a great lady above me. Even downstairs, my downstairs neighbor. She's amazing. She doesn't bother anybody. She's so sweet. The two of them are humble. We got this fella up here on the third floor. On this side here, he's a nice guy. I'm kind of jealous. He just bought himself a new car. Not going to lie. Nice guy. I see he was playing his music the other day, and I'm doing the truffle shuffle out there, and trying to do like what I always do, man. Put a smile on people's face. And trying to lighten the mood, man. Not everything has to be fucking miserable and dark and gloomy. But this is just awful. This is awful. There was no reason for her to do this. No reason at all. There is no reason for her to have done this. You're going to cheat on a man that sacrificed whatever money he had to start his own business to make an honest dollar. But no, she probably wants the bar-going drunken alcoholic that smokes marijuana and hangs out all night in the fucking street, who punches her and screams at her. That's what today's women want, actually. They want the danger. They want the excitement. They want to be paraded around. They want to show off their asses. They want to be spoiled. Fuck you. It's a man's world, whether you like it or not. Men invented glasses, men invented reading glasses, men invented electricity, men invented the car, men invented the airplane, men invented space travel, men invented the desk, men invented homes, men invented medicine. This is a man's world. Men invented the bus, the automobile, the plane, and the train. The fuck out of here. Without the seed, there's no tree, sister. And again, I'm not saying that this is all women, but a huge majority of them are like this. This is not a woman's world, and it will never be. How many millions of men have died on the field of battle, fighting battles like my grandfather in World War II fought? Oh, men are worthless. Let's send 100,000 women into Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, and all these other fucking goofy countries. Let's see how many of them start crying when bullets start flying past their head. My nails, my hair, and they can't even pick up the fucking rifle to defend themselves. They'll be obliterated off the face of the earth in about 10 seconds. The fuck out of here. Too many of us men gave too much already. And we shouldn't have to give anymore. And we shouldn't have to be used as sacrificial lambs to make some selfish whore fucking happy. Because we didn't take enough fucking walks. What's going on, Big Mama? No, this live stream is going to stay up. It's going to stay up. There was a lot that was said here. I'm very happy I said what I said. Essentially, in a nutshell, she cheated on me because we didn't take enough nature walks. That apparently I caused her to neglect her son when she would come and see me here at home. She did that to herself because her fucking son is a non-English speaking 16-year-old, 6-foot-tall nitwit who's too busy playing with his video games with his headphones on his head. I never told her she couldn't bring her boy here. I never said she couldn't bring her son here. She wanted to go on a fucking picnic? Say so. She wanted to go take a nature walk? I did this before. No, I don't go on walks with $300 fucking walking sneakers. No, I don't want to kick around a soccer ball, even though I'm a fucking German soccer fan. And I'm going to do it again. Let's rub it in her face again. Let's go take a trip into my bedroom, shall we? No, I don't like taking walks and going on walking trails when I have all of these workout outfits and shirts that I do my 5-mile walks in with all these shorts and stuff that I bought. No, I don't like taking walks at all on nature trails or outside. No, I'm not a soccer fan or a sports fan at all. I don't want to pick up a baseball and go hit a baseball in a batting cage or maybe throw a football around, even though I got football jerseys galore and fucking German soccer jerseys galore. No, not me, not at all. What are all of these here? What's all of these? What are all of these here? German soccer jerseys? Oh, okay. So I don't like to play sports. Meanwhile, I've got all these soccer jerseys that I can play soccer in, right? No, I don't have fucking sporting equipment. Say like my Easton Z2K here that we can bring to the batting cage. Or batting helmets, which are right here, that I use at the cage, which I really got to start going to the batting cage, by the way. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. How about in here? We'll go into my walk-in closet. No, I don't have fucking baseball gloves. We don't have to play catch. We don't have to throw a baseball around. No, not us. Because I don't like sports. You know? I don't like sports at all. Fucking liar. Fucking liar. Fucking liar. Big Mama, you're not the only one that said that. I've showed his photo to multiple women, and they all laugh. They all laugh and they look at me. This woman cheated on you for that? Every woman that I've showed that photo of him to, or every photo I've showed of his to my female friends, and even the women that work at Walmart. They look at him and they laugh. They laugh. The one photo, you know what? I'm going to dig it out of the fucking garbage. I shouldn't even do this. He looks like a 6-year-old masturbating in the bathroom. I'm not going to dig this fuck. No, there's too many. I ripped it up into too many shreds. I'm not going to dig it up. I'm not going to dig it up. No, I don't like to walk. Not at all. That's why I wasted my money on $300 and something band fucking marathon shoes that I do my 5-mile walks in. No, I don't like to walk. Not at all. I don't like doing nature trails or taking long walks. Not at all. It'd be nice if she would have said something. Jerk off. I'm the reason why she neglected her son. She did that herself. And the reason why she said that, because her fucking son doesn't speak a word of English. He's a fucking numbnut, and he has no friends. He can have friends over here to play with. There's plenty of kids for him to play with over here. She wanted to have a fucking picnic. We can go right outside my window. Right in the grass right here, anywhere on this beautiful property where I live. Go to McMullen Creek. Go to Freedom Park. Fucking excuse after excuse after excuse. Folks, do me a favor. I know I'm 2 hours into this already. Do me a solid if you're new to the channel and you're just joining. Hit that thumbs up button. Every thumbs up, every like helps. Subscribe to the channel. We are at 1,600 subscribers because of all of you. That number may fluctuate a little bit because sometimes YouTube does try to authenticate a lot of accounts. So that may go up, that may go down. And also, if you want to help to support the channel, folks, shameless e-beg, check out my coffee link. The link is in the description box below. Check out my eBay store. The link to my eBay store is in the description box below. Thank you to the customers that ordered these in real time while I'm doing this live stream. I'll get these processed as soon as I can. Thank you very much for these sales. To make you feel a bit better, though, support the channel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Big Mama. You've done that once already. You know, I really appreciate that. You really don't have to do that, but thank you. It does mean a lot to me. It's just so fucking sad. It's so fucking sad that it's come down to this. And everybody's been on my side with this because I know I'm not the only one that's gone through this. Even when I talked about it, you know, in my various live streams recently, outside the hobby sphere, you know, the responses that I've gotten from people that have gone through this sort of thing, and the reasons are ridiculous. 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 That we didn't take enough nature walks and have enough picnics. When I told that to my best friend that lives on the other side of the property, she went like this and covered her face and laughed. That we didn't go on enough nature walks, that I'm responsible for her son being neglected and left behind when she would come to see me. She did that herself. She came here because she wanted to come here. I never told her, don't bring your son. If she wanted to go out and play with her son to kick a soccer ball around, German soccer fan, asshole. The fucking nerve. Asshole alert, asshole alert, asshole alert. Big shout out to Keno Casino again, by the way. Little tribute to them guys. Her son is a moron just like his mom. You got to see him. You want to see my impression of her fucking idiot son? I don't like attacking people's kids unless they deserve it. But in this case, the best impression I have of him, he's my height. He's like 6'1". He's like 16 years old. And he's always got his fucking headphones on like this. Playing video games. or playing games on his phone or whatever the fuck. He's always this. And he doesn't speak a word of English because of her. I know the kid doesn't have friends. Because he's big and he's goofy. Fuck him. And fuck her too. Let me turn. I didn't even realize I got my freaking living room lights on here and the sun is pouring right into my apartment. My God. Talking about a waste of electricity. Let me shut this off too. It's not right, man. It's really not right. I work hard to take care of myself. Here we go again. Fucking piece of shit. I bet you, which one is this? Is this Dan? Is this Shane? Is this Kevin? Is this the fucking Black Spear Chucker Garage, whatever his name is? Get the fuck out of here. Is that why you live with your Jewish girlfriend in upstate New York and you moved into her house because you can't afford an apartment or a house of your own? Maybe you're the Jewish dentist that no woman could or would want to fuck in that little Brooklyn underground piece of shit dental office that you got. I wonder how many women you've gassed already under your fucking dental shit. The reason why you're so bitter and jealous of me is because I get women and you don't. At least I have women to complain about. My wife didn't leave me, asshole. Or how about this fucking Kevin dick who has a retarded daughter who looks like the fucking toxic waste man from RoboCop because of all the fucking drinking and everything else does that. His son's so fucking dumb that the son lost a fucking, what was it, a golden retriever or a fucking German shepherd or whatever it is. And meanwhile, his precious Masonic lodge now has all this fraud going on in it. Boy, aren't we perfect men? Nobody's perfect, scumbags. Fuck all of you. And then there's the fucking, black spear chucking fucking black socialist garage asshole whose daughter needs to be raped in a gas station. And he's been making death threats towards me for the past 10 years, but he won't come anywhere near me. Anyway, whatever the fuck. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, folks. My bad. Mobile ad. Sorry, folks. My bad. Mobile ad. My bad. So anyway, back to the subject at hand. At least I have women I can complain about. Some Jewish dentists can't even do that. The only thing they can complain about is complain about other men actually complaining about women because they still get women. When he doesn't, especially if I look as fucking inebriated or as anemic as he does. He looks like a walking fucking corpse, by the way. He's lucky he still has his dental license, by the way. With that being said, yeah, anyway, so back on course with fucking, with basketball face. Fucking assholes. Well, they deserve each other. They can have each other. Her fucking son is a 6 foot tall fucking goofy nitwit who can't speak English. He's got no friends, and then she wants to blame me for leaving her son behind. She came here because she wanted to come here. Now you can hear how stressed out I'm starting to get because, this is fucking bullshit, folks. It really is. It doesn't really matter because at the end of the day, I'm still a fucking winner. I still have my business. I have been taking people down little by little. I won't deplatform them, but you keep doing fucking bullshit, I'm going to come after you legally, which I have here on YouTube. If I have to show the report, my report page, I think I took down 9 videos and about 10 posts or something like that recently of fucking people. And once I get I got to watch what I say because there are plans in the works. to strengthen my hand as far as me being a content creator concerned here on YouTube. But it's so fucking ridiculous having to deal with these people, having to deal with bullshit. I appreciate every single one of you who's been supporting me and supporting each other, who's been through this bullshit. People like this need to be fucking brought to their knees. Excuse me. Fucking cheater. Real fucking cheater. Oh, by the way, when it comes to my old RAV4, I'm probably going to have a new car soon. And I know I can buy it just like that. What about you? Faggot New Yorkers? Faggot-loving New Yorkers who worship socialist black people that get on their knees and that sort of thing to them? Is that why everybody's starting to leave, Mamdani's precious socialist regime, that they want to tax white people? Meanwhile, aren't 3 out of the 4 of you fucking white? Oh, okay. I guess we left out that part, huh? Oh, I'm glad the fucking New York Freemasons are dying. Good, serves them right. All right, nobody's fucking God's little perfect package to earth. Okay, I'm glad felons and real felons and real criminals and fucking money is being stolen from them. Good, fuck them. That's what you get for being arrogant. That's God's way of saying, nobody is close to me. Only I can decide that. Again, another tribute to Kino Casino. Anyway, fuck those people. They're beneath me. They always have, they always will be. But life goes on. I'll get past this. I'm glad I finally did this closing live stream to talk about this shit, because it's really disgusting that there are people like this on this fucking planet who just have no fucking soul, no conscience. They want to put everything on everybody else's shoulders. They're fucking jealous. It's the seven deadly sins. That's what it is. It's the 7 deadly sins. Envy, lust, wrath, sloth, greed, all that kind of shit. All wrapped up into one. She's a fucking fraud. She's a whore. She spread her legs open to a fucking Home Depot day laborer. Fuck that. And then blame me for her son not having fucking friends. That's your fault, number one, for not teaching your son English. She's probably not even a fucking citizen of this country. Fucking 6 foot tall little nitwit. And you look at a photo of him that I showed here earlier on in this live stream. He looks like a 3-year-old that just learned what his pee-pee is, and standing in the bathroom, and you're the parent knocking on the door. Hey, Johnny, what are you doing in there? Nothing. Fuck this woman. And once again, I am right. All right, so, oh shit, it's already after 2:30 already. Oh my God, folks. I did this for a lot longer than what I was expecting to do, but I hope now you finally see the absolute bullshit. The bullshit reason why this woman cheated on me. Because we didn't take enough nature walks. Because I run an eBay business, a legitimate eBay business, that apparently I don't like to go out, and I sit at my desk all day, every day. I guess I must have a fold-out bed here somewhere. Let's take the camera off the stand. Do I have a fold-up bed or a cot? Is there a fold-up bed under there? No. Anything here? No. Oh, okay. No, okay. Just wanted to know. So I don't sleep at my desk all day. I don't sit here all day. Oh, shit, look at that. Boy, isn't that funny when you make up fucking excuses. I have a life outside of YouTube. I don't spend all day, all night here on social media. I really don't. And right now I should be outside. It's going to be 3 o'clock in about 20 minutes from now, and I really want to enjoy this weather. I want to just get out of here. I think I've made my point clear. This woman is wrong. The man that she's with, that they're half naked on fucking social media, he is wrong. He's an ugly meathead, Neanderthal, Home Depot day laborer, fucking fence jumping, tunnel digging fucking illegal himself, allegedly. She probably is too. She got fucking fat and ugly. Her face blew up. Her stomach blew up. She looks like a church Mormon. She looks like a Jehovah's Witness now, and made up all sorts of fucking excuses to fucking project herself onto me, that I'm responsible for her neglecting her son. She did that herself. She wanted us to go on a fucking picnic. Bring the big fucking idiot. We'll go kick a soccer ball around all day. German soccer fans, stupid. You have to find an apartment for us. I want us to move in together. Yeah, you got $5,000 to break my lease and another 2 or 3 to go rent another apartment right now, plus a deposit? Where's all this money coming from? Oh, yeah, me, right? Of course. It's always the fucking man. Well, unless, you're from upstate New York and you move in with your Jewish girlfriend because you're too fucking poor and too cheap to have your own lease, that you have to move in with somebody else. Oh, okay, thanks. Or you have to have a daughter who has to wear Depends all day because she's so severely retarded. You're too busy drinking with your fucking Masonic friends out there, and then send your wife begging for medical benefits. Or, of course, if you're a lonely Jewish man whose wife divorced you because of your nasty attitude, and your fucking awful personality, and then you go on jealous tirades talking about your fucking ugly sons, and then you want to attack other men who actually get women. Anyway, enough with them. Fuck them. So with all that being said, guys, this is a beautiful... Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's 83 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, I'm kind of done with all this. I said what I had to say. I'm at that point where I'm repeating myself now. Guys and gals, again, this is not me picking on women. I am not picking on women exclusively. It's not all women, but there are a lot. And to a lot of you women who are listening to this, all right, be a little bit more forgiving with your man. All right, be a little bit more open. Ask him questions. A lot of you tend to conceal your feelings. You don't communicate with us. Like this fucking artard didn't communicate with me. Oh, we didn't go on enough picnics. You sit at home all day. Bullshit. That's a straight, bold-faced lie. She never said she wanted to go out on picnics and go out on nature walks. And then she's blaming me for her lusting for me to come here to my home multiple times to make love to me and for us to almost make love in my shower. She did that herself because her 16-year-old dumbass, non-English speaking, oversized little nitwit doesn't know how to speak English and has no friends. That's a fact. Look in the fucking mirror, assholes. It's pathetic, it's sad, and it's sick. You ladies out there have to talk to your men. Let us know what you're thinking. Tell us what you're thinking. The whole world doesn't revolve around you and your pension to have to be excited and entertained. You want to be entertained? Buy a fucking Rubik's Cube or a Nintendo or some Play-Doh or puzzle. You want excitement? Get the fuck out of here. A lot of you women want to be paraded around and showed off. You don't do it for your man. You do it so that this way people can throw you compliments because it makes you feel better. Bullshit. Bullshit. Be honest with your fucking man. Don't keep things from him. Like she kept things from me. And then blame me for her own fucking misgivings. You wanted to take the kid out and go fucking kick a soccer ball around, we could still do that. But he's turning her into a fucking church Mormon. Or maybe she's just kissing his ass. He probably took a whole bunch of money and went like this with all sorts of money in his hand and fucking waved it in front of her face. That's why she's so fat like she is now. I can't believe how much weight she's gained in such a short amount of time that her fucking face looks like a basketball. If she was jumping up and down wearing a green t-shirt, playing in the green grass, I would think she was a volleyball. I can't believe what her fucking face looks like. She never looked like that when she was with me. I'm done, folks. Thank you, all of you. I really appreciate it. Because this shit should never happen to anybody. It's not fucking fair. It's not right. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. I don't deal drugs. I play with the neighborhood kids. I give those kids candy. I treat them like they're my very own. I got good friends and good neighbors around me now. Thank God that things have improved so wonderfully where I am that I don't have to be Batman anymore. Thank God for that. That I can walk around and just, you know what I mean? And enjoy my life. I'm going to be 49 this coming Friday. I want to look at the green trees. I want to touch grass. I am not here at my desk all day like she tried to claim. That's a fucking lie. That I sit at home all day. That's a bold-faced fucking lie. I guess those YouTube shorts of me taking 5-mile walks and all that stuff, I guess we don't notice that. And she knows I do it. Again, I wouldn't buy $300 and something walking shoes if I didn't go out once in a while to take care of my health. At least I'm losing weight while she's gaining it. You can't tell the difference between her fucking neck and her head anymore. She's all head and shoulders like Danny DeVito. But she's already damaged goods. Knowing that she's been with a Home Depot day laborer, an oversized 6-year-old that looks like he masturbated for the first time in his parents' bathroom with that one photo I got of him. There's no forgiving her. There's no taking her back. There's no, I hope things crash and burn with the two of them. I don't like wishing bad things on people, but what she did for the reasons that she did it, she could have cheated on me for being an alcoholic, for being a violent, really bad guy, like a bad dude. You know, for being a thief, for being a drug dealer, for hanging out in bars all night and never coming home. I don't do those things. My infancy is over. I'm a serious business owner that runs business out of my home. I make good, legitimate money. What am I doing fucking so bad that this woman would falsely claim that, well, you sit home all day, you know, because we don't go on nature walks? We don't go on picnics? That I caused you to neglect your kid? You did that yourself. You could have brought him here. You still can. My door is always open. There it is. My door is almost always open. Almost always open when I'm home to get some fresh air in here. She can come walking right into my apartment right now if she wanted to. At any time. And she knows where I live. She can come here right now if she wanted to, and she won't. Buck, 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 buck. She won't. And if this guy's already stuck his fucking enchilada into her, I don't want to touch her. She's tainted goods to me. That's like somebody rummaging through my fucking sock drawers. If he's already porked her, I want nothing to do. And based on them photos you saw in the beginning of this live stream, I wouldn't want to touch her anymore. She's tainted goods now. She's like a pack of rotten chicken thighs in Walmart. Yeah, Big Mama, if you would have seen you can always go back and watch this live stream. You'll see I can't believe how much weight. I'm not poking fun at people that are obese and overweight. I used to be obese. I used to be overweight. I know what it's like. I took control of myself because of that, because it's no good for my health. That's why my blood sugar is all fucked up like the way it is. You know, so I can say these things because I know the effects of what it is. Some people can't help it. They have legitimate and true health issues. So I'm not making fun of people because of that. I'm making fun of her because she wasn't like that when she was with me. In the past month and so many days and so many weeks since all of this transpired, I've never seen her look so fucking awful. She looks like a door-to-door fucking Jehovah's Witness. Dressing in old women clothes. She looks like she's fucking 70 years old now. She looks like one of those polygamists that you see on TV with ugly long the pants. I told my friend that lives on the other side when I was hanging out with her the other day. The pants that she's wearing in that one photo in church, she looks like a fucking Spanish MC Hammer. It's fucking ugly. She looks like an old woman. And the fucking video that she uploaded, yeah, singing to God, God won't forgive her for that, for cheating. God does not forgive things like that. You're a cheater, and that's that. Revelations, it said it in Revelations. People that commit infidelity will burn in a river of fire. Thank God. Whatever God you choose to worship. You can worship Muhammad. I'm not picking on Muslims or Christians or Catholics or pagans. If you choose to believe in an entity bigger than you, good for you. And she's going to pay for what she's done. And it won't be by me. And if I go to that park and I see them, not going to touch them, not going to go near them. I'm going to record them, take photos of them, and then I'm going to fucking publicly humiliate them. The two of them. You could cheat on people if they're treating you badly. You can cheat on people if you're doing drugs. If you're a relentless alcoholic. Hey man, I have my wine sometimes. I have my beer sometimes. But that doesn't mean, of course, recently, because of what happened, I let my emotions run away. Fine. I have that right. I'm a fucking human being. Like when my dad died, I went on a bender for a while because I couldn't accept his death. Now I have. I have my dad in back of my brain all the time. But if I want to have a beer with one of my friends, I can do that. I'm a 50-year-old grown-ass man. But what she did, I'm glad that a lot of you can relate to this. I'm not trying to be a spokesman, not trying to be a hero. This is not me being political. As a matter of fact, a little side note, every single political sticker I have on my current vehicle, I have removed and taken off. I got 2 Trump hats that I need to take photos of to sell on over at my eBay store. Because I meant it and I said it. I've had enough of the politics, had enough of the bullshit. Don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to deal with other people's bullshit. This is not me being a narcissist. I'm tired of being fucked over, taken advantage of, lied to, used, abused, threatened, cheated on. Fuck that. I'm done. Like a certain asshole that lives on this property that used to be a friend of mine. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? He called me like 6 times between WhatsApp and my phone. I didn't answer him. The damage is done. Where was he when my fucking father died? I was there when he tried to cut his face off with a fucking bottle, when he tried to kill himself. I was there when he used to live in this apartment back here, when a drug dealer threatened to kick his door down. I defended his wife and son. His wife and son would be dead if it wasn't for me. He wouldn't have his illegal Chicago driver's license if it wasn't for me going with him to Chicago to meet up with somebody to use their fucking address. I can imagine how many hundreds of dollars he paid for that fucking right to use that, privilege, I should say, of using that fucking person's address to get an illegal driver's license, which is fraud, to help him get his passport at the fucking Costa Rican consulate in Georgia, which I still have the fucking receipt on my phone, by the way, and I have it backed up on my computer so that he can remain in this country under a fucking visa. You're welcome. Ungrateful fucking cuss. And then he had the nerve to all of a sudden, after a year, when I needed him the most, after my dad died, all of a sudden he decides to fucking call. Because I'm sure some idiots out there fucking told him you can tell him what you want. I don't give a fuck. He's not a friend of mine. It's done. I declared him no longer part of my life. He's no longer viable to me. That's why his son doesn't play with the kids over here anymore. Because he knows now that my power here has grown significantly because of all the shit that's gone on. And I have a great relationship with the people around here. And he's another one that fucking took my friendship for granted. Oh, come help me with this plumbing. I need some advice. Oh, come here. I need this. Oh, help me get my driver's license. Help me get my passport.
But I'm the bad guy when he can sleep with other women in the fucking parking lot of this property and cheat on his wife. That's what these. Here's my main keys on my side. He made me get a pair of spare keys to try to sleep with other women in this apartment, which of course never happened. It didn't happen, and it will not happen. And I'm not the only one he's done that to on this property. A certain individual, I'm not going to say his name, I'm just going to refer to him as we had a little picnic outside here 2 weeks ago. This individual was nice enough with him and his wife and the kids to invite myself and somebody else to eat food with them, and he told me exactly what he thinks of this man's wife and him. Two-faced fucking asshole, lying son of a bitch, just like everybody else out there. And they refuse to take responsibility, and they want to put it on my shoulders. Wrong. Folks, there's really not much more for me to say. There are far, far, far worse things to cheat on a person for. But you're going to cheat on somebody who's literally right here where you can find him. Not at fucking nightclubs, not at bars. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm not a fucking raging alcoholic. I'm not a convicted felon of any kind. I do good for the kids here in the neighborhood. I'm always picking up the garbage I find in the streets. Sorry for this happening to you. Any new content you're planning for us? Yeah, there's still minus all this negativity, there is still a lot to talk about. I'm still thinking about these. These can buy me a new car. That's why I have them sitting here by my desk. Because I really, really need to get myself a new set of wheels. It's come down to it. And I'm about 90% sure I'm going to end up selling those on eBay. I'm probably going to have to file a 1099K next year when that happens, because those will land me well over 10 grand, at least. What car am I thinking about? Do I seem like a Mustang guy? No, I'm not somebody that likes muscle cars. I'm actually not really a car guy. My younger brother and my nephew are car guys, like my dad was, but I'm like the dark horse in the family. I'm more the sports guy. And, I want something that's more useful and practical. I'd like to get me another Toyota RAV4 if I can. I did. Hold on, folks. You fucker. I'm competing with somebody for a Jackson Dart jersey. I think they're changing the style of the NFL jerseys. So, no, I'm not going to get a Prius. That's not happening. Don't you dare say Prius. No, I'm not getting no electric vehicle. Fuck all that bullshit. Them things are known to explode. They're dangerous. No, thank you. If I'm going to get anything, it's going to be another Toyota or a Hyundai or something to that effect. It's definitely going to be Japanese. But if I can find another RAV4 like I used to, even if it's a late model, I say like 2012 or something like that. I had a 2010. If I were to find myself like a 2012 or something like that before they went hybrid, then I can. I did see two of them outside of Charlotte, but it's like a 75-mile drive going north towards Raleigh-Durham or wherever the fuck I saw this listed on eBay. Not eBay, online. Before you put those cards on eBay, let me know what you're going to sell them for, as maybe we can make a deal so you won't have to pay that 13%. I kind of have an idea on all of them, and it's going to be as expensive as you may think it is. For the whole pile, if I were to estimate, it's going to be, at least for the four of these, it's going to be at least $1,200. I'm sorry, $12,000. Because as you know, the Shohei Ohtani and the Ken Griffey Jr. alone, Now the Shohei Ohtani recently sold for $5,000, and the Griffey is still pushing $5,000. That's 10,000 right there. You couple the Aaron Judge and an SGC 10, that's like $3,600 to $3,800. A PSA 10 of this sold for like $4,100 recently, and one of these sold for like $1,800 and $1,900. So if my math is off, forgive me for that, but yeah. So I'll see what's going to happen. I really don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's a hard think because those are my top cards in my collection. But right now, priorities dictate, I need a vehicle. I mean, my car is drivable, but right now I don't want to drive it because the registration's expired. Don't want to take a chance. It's got a brand new battery in it though, but I fear the worst driving that thing. I'll drive it if I have to. But if I'm going to get something, it's going to be another SUV, most likely. I'm definitely looking at another RAV4 of some type. If I were to bring that there, because it's a Ford Edge 2008, if I were to get another car, it would be probably another Ford, but a later model. How much to fix the car? It's going to be a couple $1,000s. The electrical work, the electric is fried. The fan for the AC for the compressor is running and running and running and running. It won't stop. I have to disconnect the battery from the car. I literally have to take the contacts off of the terminals to stop the car from constantly running. Otherwise, the battery is going to drain. The sunroof doesn't work. It doesn't open and close anymore like it should. The operating arm for the hatch on the back broke. It's too much. My cruise control, I replaced the module myself a couple of years ago. That doesn't work anymore. There's something wrong with the electrical system. It's too many things to fix. It's a lemon at this point. It's not worth it. Not worth it to fix. So if I can get something like that, or if I can get, like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Toyota RAV4, but if I were to get another Toyota of some type, or a Hyundai of some type, or a Japanese car of some type, that's probably the route that I'm going to go down. Because when I had that RAV4, man, and speaking of the asshole cocksucker, probably the New York faggot, homo, black worshipping socialist cocksuckers there, who troll my comments every so often. It was pouring rain outside the one day I was driving around streets that I didn't know and hit a curve and slammed headfirst into a tree and fractured 3 of my ribs. I missed that damn car. Unfortunately, I ended up with this one, and it's just been a problem over the last 2 years. It's got a brand new transmission in it. I put like $3,000 into it. I'm done. I miss my old RAV4. That thing was a tank. Man, that thing went through so much, and it just kept going and going and going and going. That car was amazing. If I can get another RAV4, that might be the way to go, because those things are just workhorses. There was one that I saw about 75 miles from here online that had like 50,000 miles on it, and that's not bad for a 2012. That's actually really good. That's practically a new car. So if I could find another RAV4 that's like 20 to 50,000 miles on it, if it's like a 2010 to a 2012, that's probably what I'm aiming for. So my budget, if I sell these, should be just enough to just pay straight up cash or write a personal check right on the spot. Here you go. Give me my car. Give me the title. I'll take care of the DMV shit later. Boom, 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 boom. Done. That's kind of the working plan I have now. But again, these are my babies. These are my 4 babies. So, but you can't live on this stuff, unfortunately. The only problem that I can foresee is I'm going to have to file a 1099-K next year, because I'm already at the halfway point with Trump's big beautiful bill. Obviously, I didn't have to file tax this year on my eBay business because I came under the $20,000 threshold. But if I sell off these cards on eBay, I'm definitely going to break that threshold. So, and if I take them to a baseball card shop, I know what they're going to do. I know what they're going to say. Well, we'll only pay you 75% or 65% of its value. And that's just the same shit as eBay. I might as well just sell my cards on eBay at that point. You know what I mean? So, all right, folks, I'm wrapping up. I'm done. Listen, I appreciate all of you. Thank you very much for your continued kind words and your support. of myself and of each other. As far as content is concerned, I have it sitting right here. It's kind of like bugging me. I want to get the Aoshima USS Enterprise D reviewed. This is the one that lights up, which is cool. You might not be able to see it because it's the daytime, but you can see the lights lighting up on this thing. It's highly detailed. There are little bits and pieces I still have to install on this thing. It does saucer sep, which is cool. This is something I definitely want to talk about with my Star Trek base out there. I do have, again, Missing Link Ultra Magnus on its way. And I still got gears. I still have the perfect paint. I think they call it a perfect paint job. Takara, Beast Wars, Optimus Primal, and Megatron. I still got He-Man action figures to review. I do got some stuff on reservation that I ordered. Check the coffee and get some energy drinks on me. I will do that. Thank you again, Big Mama, for supporting the channel. Again, thank you. You've been a donor a couple times now. Thank you for that. Again, anybody, one last shameless plug. I really wanted to get some fresh air. I might put off getting these cards out until tomorrow. I got time to do that. I think I got 3 to 5 days, according to eBay, to mail out those sports cards. I might just save it until Monday. But if you, ladies and gentlemen, want to help to support the channel, check out my coffee link. The link is in the description box below of this live stream. Also, check out my eBay store. The link to my eBay store is also in the description box below. Thank you to those that have bought those baseball cards off me live in this live stream. You ladies and gentlemen are awesome. I hope nobody ever goes through this. I hope you never have to experience this. This was awful. This is fucked up. It's wrong. It's unethical. It's immoral to sleep with somebody when you're already in a relationship with them. Break it off first. Then spread your legs like a cheap hooker. But to blame me for you leaving your son wherever you left him to come be with me, that's your fault. All you had to say is, I want to bring my son. I would have said, fine. You want to go out to a park and go hang out all day? Let's have a picnic. I got 2 coolers. You all saw it on camera. I'll load up the big cooler. We'll go buy some food. Or I'll pay for a 3-foot hero and put some drinks in there and kick around the damn soccer ball. Or go take a long walk along a river or a lake or something. I could do that. Anytime. I'm retired. I showed my union card on camera. It shows literally that I'm retired. I could do what I want, when I want, how I want. Just because I run a legitimate eBay business, that doesn't mean that I sit here at my desk at home all day long, nonstop, like an old man or a hermit. I do go outside. All she had to do was just say so. Say so. Listen, it's too nice to stay indoors. You know, if you want to stay home later on tonight, fine, but let's go out for right now. There's a way to speak. There's a way to present yourself, keeping it to yourself. This is what caused her to cheat. That I have to move out of my home just like that. I have to pay at least 2 to 3 times my rent, plus a deposit and a first month's rent in a new apartment. Where's all this money coming from? Man, where's all this money coming from? Not from her. No, I don't want to go outside. I don't want to play sports. Soccer fan, asshole. I got baseball bats. I got baseball gloves. I got helmets. We can go to the batting cage. I got 2 memberships to 2 different batting cages. One in North Charlotte and one in Ballantyne right here. We can go to fucking Carrigan Farms when it opens up. The pool's going to open soon. Come here. We can sit by the pool all day long. They got 2 barbecuing stations. Or we can order out food and eat there. Swim in the pool. They're starting to clean the pool up. Next month, I think for Memorial Day, they're going to open the pool, I believe. And come sit in the pool with your son. You could bring your son here. What's the problem? You go to Carrigan Farms, Iredell County. I got a bunch of life preserve. What do you call them? The life vests, because they, unless you know how to do the swimming test, they require you to use a flotation device or one of those vests. I bought my own because I don't like the idea of wearing somebody else's stuff. I bought my own over at Dick's Sporting Goods. We can go to the lake and go swim. There's a YMCA right here in Charlotte. We could sign up for it and go swim in the indoor pool or the outdoor pool. There's a whole bunch of shit that we can do together, but she chose to make excuse after excuse. Isn't that something? I had nothing for her on Valentine's Day. That's the one thing in hindsight I wish I would have done on camera, because now it's all in the fucking dump. I had over $200 and something of teddy bears and fucking chocolates for her. The only thing I wanted to do was get flowers for her for Valentine's Day. You go, because I mean, you could put them in the refrigerator to keep them on cold storage and stuff like that. But you know, I like to get them right then and there, the very day over at Harris Teeter. So I got some nice stuff over there. I bought her one time a $200 fucking bouquet of flowers like this with a crystal vase. You're welcome. What did I get for my fucking effort? Bullshit. I want to go touch some grass, folks. During the week, I think Friday, depending on what happens, Friday, April 17th, I'll be 49 years old. I might do a birthday live stream before or after. I'm not quite sure yet. I'll post it someplace on the channel. But I promise you all, we will get back into the content again. You know, I got plenty of stuff to review. There's plenty to talk about. You know, there's new fuckery going on with the post office, by the way, that they're claiming they're going to run out of money in the next 11 to 12 months. They're talking about raising prices again. And I actually got another stupid return. But the card shows it was delivered to the customer. So I'm going to have to take time to message the customer and say, I don't know why it shows it was delivered to you, when clearly they sent it back to me. I'm going to have to see what the customer wants. I just might refund the customer. I shouldn't even bother. And I think it's in Colorado seems to be the fucking worst state to mail baseball cards to. I don't know why. I think that's where this customer comes from. It's the second time I've had something like this happen in Colorado. The first time was a Mike Trout, and they kept pushing for more postage and more postage. And finally, I just refunded the customer because I'm wasting money on postage. Sending out a card that's never going to be delivered, that keeps coming back again, and it's fucking bullshit. Because they're nickel and diming because the post office is fucking broke. And I maintain that position. It's a shame that a fellow Carolinian can't seem to understand that their fucking post office is just like the rest of these fucking fraudulent post offices out there. We may talk about that sooner than later. But again, everybody, thank you. This was a very long live stream. I want to go outside. I really want to go outside and touch some grass and probably just take a random walk somewhere. Maybe just set up my chair by I have a little stream right here. Maybe, I don't know. I'll see what I feel, but I definitely want to touch some grass. I want to get out of here. I don't want to be in here all day long. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. Thank you all for your continued support, and thank you for understanding all this. I hope this never happens to any of you. Take care, everybody.